Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back. So we are continuing our Wonder MP save that's been going on for a few weeks. And in this one, the focus is definitely on building our economy. Now you might have seen a cheeky little video on the town meta yesterday. And we're going to be emulating that in real time now. Because we have a decent little economy, a decent surplus, albeit a few little unruly vassals, let's say. And we've got to go and make the most of it. We need to build an economy to stand the test of time. And we are in a stage now where we can just start spiraling beyond all hell. We're encouraging free subjects. We're getting our nobles happy. Get rid of these rebels, which means that our estates will stop supporting rebels, albeit I'm not really sure why it's staying over at their cultural opinion. We can try and see if we can increase our cultural opinion with the Irish, actually. Where are we? Cultural opinion. It is here somewhere. I'll figure it out later. Actions. We could always just enforce their culture as well and get rid of them. It's an alternative way of doing things. But no, yeah, our focus this game is now on just building this economy up. We're being slightly outscaled by the French at the moment. Just have a look at that crazy tax base. So we need to get up there. And the way we can do that is by increasing the demand just in ourselves. So spamming towns, getting our development up is definitely going to be our #1 priority. We've got some free diplomats now, which we can use to enforce a few bits of culture on our Swedish vassals up here. Ah, there we go. We got a new king. So our king is unmarried. Let's see if there's anyone he can marry to. The Hungarians, the Milanese. Damn, she's good. She's got insane stats. No, I think a diplomatic marriage to the Hungarians would work. Let's keep our tax going up as our free subjects comes in. There we go. Join Foreign Order of Chivalry. We'll wait till we get an heir before we do that, because that can cause some issues. We'll appoint him as an admiral. Hello, how are you doing, Hungary?
Hello. So it might came to my attention that the Italian League is forming, you know.
Yes.
And we might be in a war soon, a defensive war.
Yes. Well, like I said, I'm happy to uphold.
Just a heads up, all right?
Yeah, happy to uphold my part of the agreement. I just need to yeet Denmark first. No, I'm rushing.
Unfortunately, in a defensive war, there wouldn't be much of a let me do this first because it's a defensive war, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, so what you think they're going to declare on you? Like, what's the situation going to
be? Either me or Sicily. Two Sicilies, yeah. So you should allies two Sicilies as well, maybe.
Oh, Sicily's they're in your union as well. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works with the alliance.
The union is going to break because I let Poland go free, but Poland didn't show yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, he was planning on coming, so I was expecting him to be here.
I mean, me too.
Which is sick, and he's a good player as well, so we could have used him.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. We got this. Yo.
I mean, I don't want the war postponing the eco build, by the way. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I just need to get going on my eco too, to be honest. It's doing alright though. My tax base is slowly going up, just urbanizing as much as I can. England's eco is nowhere near as strong as it was before the old, in the old patch. So we've got to.
I mean, you still have the good levies, though.
Yes, I just need to. I just need to use them.
I mean, in a defensive war, you will need to use them.
Absolutely. Well, I've got man at arms now as well in terms of like a regular army. So
I'm stacking up gold because of the merc spam and the armory spam right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a decent amount of manpower. I just don't have the money for a big professional army at the moment.
I see.
England's
I mean,
economy
what is your income though?
my tax base of 300, income of 147.
147. Yeah, you're quite good.
It's
Fine,
okay.
I guess.
And it was scale. I just need to give it time. The big debate I have at the moment is doing a like disloyal subject war on Denmark and then integrating it manually, or just trying to annex them diplomatically. I'm a little bit
You
worried.
have quite a few you need to integrate yet, no?
Yeah, like have a look at how many fucking vassals I have, man. It's crazy.
I mean, you need to keep being decentralized this way, like.
Yes, decentralize. I'm
We are going to centralize
I'm
soon,
100% decentralized for obvious reasons, because it is the only viable option I have. It's not a bad thing though. Decentralized isn't awful.
I mean, centralized is obviously better if you're playing the
but
vassal game. Unfortunately, Paradox has quite forced us to play the vassal game.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with. Ugh. And on top of it, I'm sick right now, and I don't really want to focus on a war. I'm going to be honest.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we have to do what we have to do.
Absolutely. Hi, Patrick. So you are... That's gone off. You're at Clean Your House Sunday with your RTO money Snowball. Yes, we will get you there. There's no MP tomorrow now. I can't make it myself.
Danish province,
but it will be the week after.
The Danish region. You shouldn't hold any land in the mainland of Europe because then you cannot blockade them. And
well, I mean, I'm gonna. My plan is at the moment to make a naval governor in Copenhagen. That is my idea.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Jutland. You don't know you know what Jutland? The basically the main half island or the region.
Yeah.
Above Lubeck and everything. Because as England, it's quite easy for you to blockade it, but if you end up in a war against France, then starve you out.
Sure, but I can get control over it, so I think I'd much rather just have the economics behind me, you know? Like, sure, I can prepare for a war with France, but I think the biggest thing is me having a viable economy.
I'm stuck 18th.
Yeah, we're stuck on the 21st. We're waiting for you.
Why am I stuck?
I'm just going to drop down for a sec. So why are we spamming cities is for the urbanization. So we're creating demand. Like you were saying about expanding RGOs, and absolutely, RGOs are amazing. I will do it. It's just we need to focus on creating demand at the moment rather than just creating more and more supply. That then, sure, it does boost our economy, and supply is always good. But the important thing for us at the moment is getting people to use the goods that we're creating. That's why I'm focusing so much on London specifically, because we get the full rewards out of our labour. Now, we do need to make some weaponsmiths, because I can't just make everything in London. So let's do that quickly. A weapon smith. There we go. Spam a few out. But after that, we need to get going straight on urbanisation again, because you can make so many good buildings in it, like libraries, for example. Their upkeep good is paper and books, which is insane for our economy, because we've got a lot of scriptoriums, we've got a lot of paper makers. And then when we get rag paper as well under Renaissance, is it Renaissance or is it banking? Yeah, it's banking. That will completely revolutionize our economy. So actually, I think I'm going to queue for rag paper straight after that. Probably even before coastal forts, you know. Coastal forts are really good for us as well. We need to get maritime presence on all of our stuff. But what we need is carracks to prevent against France building up a navy to dislodge us. But for that, we need an economy. So that's what we're focusing on at the moment. I'm doing a Sweden to Scandinavia to Russia run. My game just keeps crashing. I mean, that's weird, because I haven't had any crashes, actually, in this this save yet. So I'm Yeah, sorry you're having that, but I hope it sorts itself out. It's actually been alright for me. I'm enjoying it. 1.1 definitely has its issues, but the game is getting a lot better than it was before, so I cannot complain at all. Right, we do need some more tools though. I have a spending addiction. I know I need to urbanize. I just keep spending more and more. It's not good. Unprofitable trades. Is that our masonry trade that we were doing? Probably. We now have that disloyal subject war on Denmark. Okay, well, we can go and do that. They are lower now, though. Oh, I'm so conflicted. I want to hear from you guys. Do we do the disloyal subject war in Denmark? So the variables are, they are lower now, but it would take approximately 40 years to annex them. And that's even with all the other stuff that we need to annex. If we take them, we can then integrate them manually, but obviously that takes time as well. And it then does mean if we do get into a war with France, when our truce ends in a few years, they can just take land off us in Denmark. Or we attack them whilst they're their subject, and we just take a few bits of land to cut them down to size, which means that we can diplomatically vassalize them still, but that is painful. Well, I think if the Italian war is about to kick off, we might just want to just do it diplomatically, which is annoying, but it might be the strat. Because we also want to get all of Ireland and Man done as well, so there's a lot to do, and there's a big independence thing brewing somewhere as well. So lots is going on. We just need to make sure we're up to date. Your PC is a little fucked anyway. Most likely CPU went kaput. Yeah, this game is all about the CPU. It's so CPU intensive. So if you're having issues, it's most likely that. Which is a little bit annoying considering how bad the computer economics are these days. Everything is so expensive with all the AI data centers and everything, as I'm sure all of you guys are more than aware. Well, I hope it sorts itself out. You could always try turning down the settings and stuff. Like, there is a lot you can do for it. We must CB on Munster. We could actually use that, you know. Why don't we? If the allies are Connacht, which are in our CB, oh, that could be good. So Norway, Stettin, Magdeburg. This gets our coalition done quite cheaply. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. To war! Right. Now, I'm gonna summon all our levies, and I know it's not good for our economy, but I don't want any risk with a war against Lubeck on the cards. Now, let's quickly... Oh, ships out. Lubeck's navy, he does have galleys, so we do need to deal with that. How many galleys do we have? A few, but they're not repaired, which is a little bit annoying. Let's quickly go and repair them. We also might benefit from making a few more. Sweden. Oh, Sweden's at war with us. Slightly annoying. We'll deal with that soon. We have this gigantic vassal swarm, so that's going to be our first port of call. We can improve relations with them. Now, let's get some armies going. I want to send a tiny army over to the Hansa. They haven't raised anyone at the moment, but they could do. Denmark's got their 8k. See, this is why it might not be the idea to try and invade Denmark, because they're actually doing all right. And our annexation is still progressing with Wales. Papal States, cool, that's fine. We do have a few galleys, but it's not as many as I want. But would we probably win a naval battle? I think so. Yeah, let's risk sending an army to the continent. So how many people can we put in this one navy? Let's have a look. So we can put 17,000. Okay, it's fine. So split it in half. Ensure we've got... There we go. And let's just get this over to Denmark ASAP. And there's 21k over here. Let's get you over to Ireland, or at least to the Welsh coast, so we can transport them quickly. I'm actually going to delete these guys. They're just taking up resources unnecessarily. Now let's go and fight the Hansa. They're being a bit of a pain in our bum, so let's sort that out. Now we shouldn't have to worry about food access in our own vassal. That's all right. Hello, not ours. How you doing? I haven't done a Madagascar game, to be honest. I actually haven't played in that region yet. I sort of really need to. There's actually a lot more content over like near Kilwa than you think. So maybe a playthrough is in order. I've been a bit of a Europe slag at the moment. I've played way too much over there, but ample time to let that sort itself out. Now, let's go and get our navy back over here so we can get our people to Ireland and deal with them. The Swedes don't seem to be having much fun, but because we're attacking our coalition rather than defending against our coalition, we can separate these people, which is always good. So we can re-vassalize the Swedes. Now, we do need some generals. I don't know why we haven't got a general on him yet, but we've got this insane guy. Look at how insane he is. 98, 100, 100. That's mental. We're not going to pass the Stannery Law. That will cause us issues. It will cause us issues not to do it, but less. Now we're going to move straight further into the HRE. We'll start sieging Lubeck as well. He's trying to get mercenaries, so we're not going to do that. The bloody Hansa. How is he doing for troops? Still on 0. Okay. It's the important bit for now. Now all of these things are in the HRE. But we do need to sort out the Hansa first, as they are not being very nice to us. Do have food access there still, that's good. Now what's happening with our second army over there? Right, we'll just transport them to Ireland first. Our navy should do it automatically. We'll keep it in one big stack for now. I know it's not great for attrition, but it's a war. I can't micromanage everything. What I am realizing is I definitely need a stronger navy, so we're going to work on that next. And let's get to the Hansa. I guess you have to prove it in MP. Yeah, give it a go. I mean, we are planning an MP. We keep getting delayed at the moment due to how crap Paradox is at releasing its beta, but it is here now, which is the important bit. So if you want to join in, you get in here. Right, support a noble cabinet could be good. We're about to get a... So Bartholomew of Grey, how old is he? Oh yeah, we could use getting him a bit stronger. Here we go. Address spiritual receipts. Cool. Noble levies. Accept offer. Right. Ooh, that's a lot of research, but I don't want to... I would take lots of maps of Sweden. Why not? And some gold. And even more gold. Now, Hungary is at war with Venice, Florence, Milan. Cool. It's a big war. Right, we need to go and join our VC. Let's do it. 1 second.
Then I look from Bohemia's perspective.
There's a war!
Yep.
Why are you involved in this shit?
Why wouldn't I be? Why
are you? No. Why
It's a
would
defensive war. It's a defensive war.
It's a-
England's my ally. Hello.
It's a defensive war. I uphold my obligations.
Oh,
just
defensive.
as I would do to you, Flanders, if you wanted to be my ally.
Yeah, the Bohemians and Italians declared on us.
Yeah. Oh, the Bohemians
okay.
are in this shit.
Yeah.
Look how fucking
Everyone's-
big this.
This is a
Everyone's
mega
fighting
war.
for their life, and England just joins in for shits and giggles.
Literally.
Guys, I'm here.
Fighting for our lives. We can kill the rebels. Jesus Christ, another tsunami! Fuck, China's burning!
God damn
You
it!
you having fun, Grid Zone?
I'm gonna play this defensively until we've got ourselves a decisive
Okay,
advantage.
Ottomans, can you come to Hungary?
Yeah, I'm moving my troops up now. I just finished my war.
Right, the king died. Luckily, Poland's in. War.
Yeah.
Oh.
This would have been so much worse for us if they had just waited a little bit.
Right, so World War One is here, so we need to get out of this coalition war ASAP. But I still want to have our obligations done. Now, we can't leave this tower at the moment because they are attempting to raid a big mercenary army, and I bet they spent a lot on it, so which is good for us. But we do have a lot of these people that we need to deal with still. So this prince, do we get anything out of that? Probably not. I don't want to expand into the hatred and cause us issues. But we will make them pay for fighting us, of course. We take maps, why not? We want food and military access. And fleet basing rights, why not? Boom. Then we've got the Republic of Lubeck. They are a subject, they are loyal, so we can't separate peace them, but we can do damage. Now, law changes. Do we want to change anything here quickly? We've got longbow. Ooh, federal de jure. Yeah, by blood if we want to integrate people. And then we can just get rid of these local assemblies. It's going to make our nobles not very happy, but we'll get our noble cabinet passed. Now, Leinster. Is the war in Leinster? It is. Okay. Which is surprising because I thought it was on someone else, but that's okay. I need to send some people over to the Hungarians to help them out.
Out of curiosity.
Hello.
I doubt it. Out of curiosity.
What's up?
What is it? The one fucking random German nation that you're
What, Frisia?
sieging down there? Yeah. No, is it? Are you at war with Frisia?
I'm at war with the
Oh,
Hansa and all of his vassals.
Ah, that makes sense.
War with Utrecht, I can't take because I will get insane AE with the HRE.
England, are you going to join?
Yes, I'm in. I'm
the
just
fight?
I need to get my forces over there. It's not easy without a Poland player. But yes, I'm coming.
Yeah. All right.
As soon as
Oh,
possible,
Poland,
I will be
yeah.
there. It just, yeah, the issue is I can't get my ships through Denmark at the moment with the Hansa blocking it. But I think I should be okay to sneak through now. Is this what is this war like over? If you can, I haven't really been looking. Like, is it just the Italian wars, or is it like over your shit?
He
Oh,
attacked me.
Yeah, I know.
personally to take Lika, which
To
is
take
one of my
Lika.
provinces in Croatia.
Okay, I can see. Okay, tell me where to muster my forces, and I'll get them over there. I don't mind deploying people over there.
Yeah,
If you want me to make more of a professional army, I've got loads of manpower. I just need money. So if you want me to make professional troops, just send me over Dosh, and I'll make them.
are you full in fighting this?
Yeah, it seems like it.
I a bit Genki now.
What do you
I
mean?
mean,
This
they
is a
did a
defensive war.
coalition. I told them.
They
I told them I'm
attacked
not going
us.
to. Yes, it's a defensive alliance, a defensive war. What are you talking about, senor?
I'm looking at how many people you have if you include Poland, because Poland is in the war. You have the entirety of Eastern Europe.
Yeah, but they attacked us, right? That's their choice.
Yes, they thought it was a good idea to attack that. So
If
clearly they think it's a war they can win.
If they thought I
Look,
wouldn't
the
honor
Pope-
my
the Pope is going
obligations,
south to you. The Pope is going south. You should.
Yeah,
you should
I
be
see.
able to kill them.
I'm getting
You should
out
be
of.
able-
I'm getting.
Why? Okay.
Well, because they'd be defending if they met me
Okay.
at Benevento.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
meet
wait,
them at
wait.
Nola.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You're winning that. Good, 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 good. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I didn't even notice you guys
Okay.
came down here.
The Ottomans are here. Good.
Yep.
I mean, it's good if we can talk to England. That's why I came down here. It's a war.
Hello.
Making sure my army is
Yes, I am
balanced.
coming. Just you need to give me time.
Yeah,
I'm on a random
I just
island.
want a big victory against the Pope.
Okay, England.
Hello.
Let's say I leave you 600 ducats after the war for the help. Okay,
That's fine.
like
I'm sure I'll spend more on
Yeah.
it than
Ottomans.
that. But
Ottomans. Are you sure you want to move there?
I am going to need
Okay.
some help. My income just took a dump after this war started.
Right now I'm funneling
We have
all
enough
of
troops
my
here.
money
Let's if you want to
into
start
Merv.
sieging your Udine.
I mean,
Yeah.
England can siege down Bohemia at least till then. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm
even is
mostly
the
here just to be a
hello, Rummel, you're Bohemia,
Did we
right?
lose a battle? Yeah.
Are you
I just
actually
want-
gonna join this war, England, or what,
I mean,
what's your deal?
You attacked my ally. I hold my obligations, so I will be defending them,
Okay,
of
man.
course.
Whatever.
bro.
This
Okay.
alliance is ridiculous.
It's whatever. It's fine.
Look,
Let's
if you
defend
no,
my
no, no, no,
ally.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
happy.
listen,
No,
we don't-
shut up, shut up.
Jadamsan, we don't care. Just
Hey,
leave
I'm
it
not
there.
here. I'm
Like,
not
we
here to.
we genuinely
Can
do
you
not
shut
care.
up for a second, please?
Join me in HRE.
I'm not here to argue with you. If you wanted to
Yeah, I don't
do
care.
dip,
Then why are you
mate,
here?
I
We
was
don't
here to
wanna
speak
talk
to
you.
Remo, and I'm here to speak to Remo.
Yeah,
But
don't
Jump
care.
down to HRE. I'll talk to you there.
if you want to do Diplo with me, come talk to me. Rather than
I'm
having,
not deploying you.
yeah, exactly.
annoying.
Rather than being annoying.
You're annoying, bro.
Okay. Remo, I only came in to say I'm occupying all this land in northern Germany, but I am very happy to still abide by agreements to not expand into the HRE if you don't cause me any issues. I know it looks bad, but I'm at war with the Hansa. But yeah, I won't be expanding into the HRE. Just
Yeah, that's fine. That's
don't expand into me, and we're all good.
Okay.
Sound.
Yeah. I just wanted to let's see. Could we get you out of this war somehow? Can I pay you to fuck off or anything?
I mean, what even is the war about?
Why,
to be
why
honest?
are you allied to Hungary?
Well, because they wanted an alliance. I need help against France. Castile isn't very good. Why wouldn't I go for Hungary if he offered it?
Oh, to fight France?
Well, France. My truce with France is expiring soon. I think that's quite public knowledge by now. So if I either attack France or more likely be attacked by France, I'm going to need people to be on my side, right? And the Bohemia has so far been pretty uncommittal to joining in against France, right? So I pick my battles, right?
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, no,
That was
like I said, it's not. It's a defensive war, right? So I'm just defending my ally. But yeah, if you want to do Diplo with me after the war, that's very fine. But yeah, until then, I hold my obligations, and I value that. So I will be defending Hungary.
Okay.
Sound.
Oh man. I don't know why they want to be so fucking annoying.
Well, they probably
This is
didn't
so
expect they probably didn't expect I'd join, but
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
they should have just
It's
if they
possible
wanted
they
a
didn't.
fair war, they should have chatted to me and the Ottomans first rather than just declaring. Like, there's no point in being annoyed at us
Yeah.
for defending our allies, right? If you don't do Diplo about it, like, it's crazy.
Okay, Ottomans, do you want to go to Udirne now? My allies are coming.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can.
the AI, and probably England will
Yeah.
be here soon.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with this.
Yeah, if anyone can
where
spare
are
a
you,
fort
England, right now?
to stop.
I've
the
got
siege of
I've got
Ascoli.
10k in the north of Hungary.
Okay,
It's coming down.
alright. I'm going to wait for England until then.
That's fine.
I will rearrange my troops. And we are going in for Udirne soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can kill the 5k after you siege down the fort. Or maybe while you siege down the fort. You split it and then maybe that.
Formation of
after
curry.
getting stack wiped against the Pope before in Tunis, I am wary about splitting my army.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, since Bohemia put all their troops down here, AI Poland is taking care of all their
Yeah.
vassals
Yes,
up there.
yes.
Yeah, I will say I am taking inflation to maintain an income in this war, by the way.
That's fine.
Because
Guys,
yeah,
clear chat for a second. Rummel, who's now talking to France.
Bohemia.
I want to warn you.
Yeah.
This is the issue with starting a world war this early. We might have just pushed Bohemia into France's embraces.
I just want out of this war. I just want it done. I did not want to
We
be.
want it done.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they
Pope
declared.
I mean,
is
why-
coming
why
to
don't
an
you-
event with a larger force?
Why don't you just send them a peace deal then if you want out?
Well, I'm not gonna
Huh.
betray my ally.
Well, no, but like they're attacking us, right? Would we be open to just like white piecing them now?
I mean, not the white peace, possibly.
Pope
I'm
has-
going to want concessions
Oh,
from Venice.
Pope is gonna. Pope might beat me in this battle.
Then the retreat from the siege.
Oh, you're winning.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
No, you're
maybe
not.
You're not. Yeah. You're gonna have to hire mercs.
I do not have the upfront money.
You're gonna
for
have to
that.
get loans.
Yeah.
Urbanising
You can always
to get-
bankrupt at the end. We'll keep you alive.
Yeah.
I'm at two
should
wars at the
be-
same time, so apologies for not sending my entire army over straight away.
Oh. Which war?
A big coalition war.
Oh.
But it's fine. It's almost over.
Oh, France joined against us.
Oh, great.
2, 3, 4. They can't. That's
You
more
are-
than 4 players.
Oh, for more than 4. Have we not got more than 4?
Yeah, that's a lie.
I'll let you guys deal with it. I'm going to pop to another VC. Come and find me if you need me. Right, so we are at war with the entire HRE. Well, not the HRE, but like mega death war. So France, Milan, the Pope, Venice, Bohemia. It's a lot.
All right.
This-
So apparently 5 play. The rules are fucking stupid. Apparently it's 5 players per side instead of 4. You can pull 4 other players. Bullshit.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
I don't have the navy for this. If I'm gonna, I can't deploy my entire force if France is an issue. So I'm gonna have to keep 20k in England.
All right.
I don't have a professional military to fight this war either.
I don't have the money for one yet. I have all the tech, just no money. I'm gonna get out
mean,
of my coalition war ASAP.
I mean, it's fucking 90k. Like, how? Oh man.
Yeah, does France not unbalance
This is
this a
fucking
little bit?
crazy.
Just
Like, calling in
honestly,
the strongest fucking country, man. 1, 2, 3. Then I could call in Castile, basically.
do it. Go speak to Castile. We can fight France on Castile's territory quite easily. So yeah, this is heating up a bit. Hello, Pospio. How you doing? The RMP on Sunday will start next Sunday, so it will happen. It's just going to take a little bit. Apologies for it taking so long.
Oh, so your Sunday game is going to be next week?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just unable to be there this Sunday, and so is the other host, so it's just not viable. How is the Ottoman army, by the way? Have you got professionals yet?
I do not. I had my professionals wiped out earlier. I was thinking this was going to be a peaceful session. I did not think.
Yeah, I was
I'm
hoping
gonna be at war.
for one myself. I'm still at war with the Hansa, and that's a player, so I'm dealing with that right now. Right. Yeah, England's okay. It's just it's quite sparse in terms of money right now is the issue.
Yeah, same.
But we'll get there. I have professional armies, I just don't have the economy to build a big one and go and like fuck over people, especially with France on my doorstep.
Gonna be doing some slave raiding in Bohemia now, though.
Get it done. Oh, I have the French landing on my north coast, which isn't great. Let's see if we can deal with that. My navy should be strong enough, even without many combat ships.
England.
Hello.
Come closer to the fort. Come
Cool.
closer to the fort. They are stacking 60k against us right now.
They're moving in.
They are, I'm coming. It's crazy that the French are here,
It is.
especially considering it's a defensive war. I mean, would you like me to try and negotiate for me to leave if the French leave?
Did you just retreat out of that?
No,
Oh, well, we lost.
we got reinforced memed. I told you guys to be here faster.
I was moving my troops up.
Yeah, I'm dealing with
It
wars
still
on
looked
3
like the battle
fronts.
was fine on my screen.
We'll get there. We'll be fine. We can always retreat further into your territory if we need to, and let them deal with food issues.
The issue we're dealing with now is just
Yeah,
Naples.
they are not
getting
going to have
killed.
issues in Hungary with food.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Well, you could
It's
scorch
Hungary.
earth.
No. It's not
That-
possible. It's not. This is not Hoi 4.
No, you can do a scorched earth defense. It does work. It's just not very fun for you. I understand that. Because it's obviously you're burning your own land, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Full minting. Well, I can get this 7K army. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be enough to beat his mercs.
This is exactly why we tried talking before this game began about limiting the player wars like this so early.
Hmm. Well,
And
why don't we
I
sue
mean,
for peace?
It's just not good for server.
Like we can sue for peace and see. If, I'm sure they'd be willing to consider it.
You know, gonna say if we, yeah, you just
I
gotta
mean,
get the
guys,
guy.
at
You
least,
gotta get the Venice by himself and not away from KOP.
Yeah. Well, KOP sees
Don't,
blood,
don't
right?
let KOP in the discussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But KOP also understands he would likes to build up his economy too. There we go. Lubeck is done. Right, I need to go and talk to the Hansa
if-
quickly. I'll be right back. Is the Hansa in?
Hansa is not in the game.
Is he not? Is it? Wait, it's AI.
It's AI, I think.
Oh, fuck's sake! I can't
By
take
the way,
land.
guys,
I can't take lands off him then. That's really sad.
yeah, come closer to the fucking border at least, England. I
Yeah,
don't know
give me.
why you're making
I'm
that.
I'm still sorting out this second war. Give me a second.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
up.
going to be negative even at max minting with the mercenaries I need to hire.
I mean, they're gonna eat you otherwise.
Yeah.
Because if they can force you down, they're just gonna separate piece you out.
Yeah.
With no Poland as well, like this is a really depressing scenario.
Yeah, and they are. I mean, what the fuck is? Oh man, look at fucking Bohemia.
Alright, if I cut down
Oh,
on
French
cost
troops are in
support,
Bohemia now.
French troops are in Bohemia.
That's probably the deal he made, is just to go clear that shit out.
Mm,
Yeah.
Right. I'm just piecing out my second war now, and then I can start thinking about getting over here. I'm dealing with the French incursion to Scotland as well.
So how does World War I go?
It's crazy. Do you wanna get in here?
Afraid I can't. I am currently at minus 96 stability because I revoked Vanal Lordship.
Ouch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But probably worth it,
I
to be
am-
honest.
Yes, minus 5 max control everywhere. Is what Vanal Lordship does.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why
When will the
passed
optimization be
before.
fixed? To be honest,
So,
I haven't really been
England,
having any issues.
Ottomans, are you coming closer?
Yeah, I did say I was coming closer. I mean, is that good terrain? Is it mountains? It's hills. Okay, that's
Rijeka,
okay.
Rijeka is a woods, so we would
Yeah,
get
that's
minus
okay.
one.
That's okay. I do not have
Unfortunately, they
nearly
have-
enough professionals.
Well, they do not have much either,
Yeah.
so we could win this. you guys are in. Ottomans, come a little closer to Senj.
Alright. I've built a decent merc force up. I've got 18 merc
Alright.
units. 9,000 men. Yep, they've taken Naples. The French vassal
And
swarm is coming to me.
Yeah, they're just using France to take Poland out of the war.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like the idea. I know we don't have a lot of options, but I don't like the idea of just sitting here. We're just gonna slowly lose.
Okay, I'm going to go in soon.
Why?
Ottomans,
Yeah.
everyone, are you ready?
Well, we don't want to
Yeah.
overstack, but yes, I think it's a good idea.
Okay, 25k is going in, 21k, and I'm going to support them with a little. No, not that much. Thank you. Half the peasants. Unfortunately, France's vessels are in. Why are they posing?
Yeah. Why are we pausing? Shit, I've just been nuking my trade income with a masonry trade.
England?
Yep.
All right. We need you in here.
Yep, I'm going. There we go. Good.
They lost 25k?
Did they get stack wiped?
No. Possibly not.
Right. Let's see what I can do with the French. Can you? The Polish vassals don't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah, but they're disloyal. So
Ouch.
Poland's dead because of France, basically. He won't even be able to return, I'll
Fuck.
tell you.
My
They are
current merc
disloyal.
unit is not enough.
They can always
Oh,
do a
It
save
is,
edit.
it is. Look.
Maybe. No, I'm taking way more casualties. I will lose. Oh, the Pope didn't balance his army.
Yep.
It's good.
Skill issuing.
I mean, could we just try and force the Pope out?
How?
Just redirect our forces there, I guess. I can bring a navy down.
No, I don't think that's possible for us right now.
Well, I need to.
I mean, how are the rulings in enforcing peace right now? Because we have 26.
I
Should
don't
step
know.
hit them? Would I step hit them? I don't think.
No,
I
you need
could.
50% to stab hit.
Oh.
Which is annoying.
Alright, retaking Naples.
They are coming to Trieste. France is coming to Trieste. Why?
I don't know.
Why does France? Okay, France is fully in the war. Like.
Okay, they're coming. They're
Look.
coming. They're coming. Yeah.
I am deep in fucking debt right now, hiring more mercs.
I mean, why does France support them this much? It's not even the I'm going to peace out Poland stuff.
Right, I'm fighting the French in Poland and I'm slaughtering them.
Sorry?
It seems I'm fighting the French in Poland. I'm beating them.
Alright. You have 100 general, that's good.
Oh, his second army's here. Ouch. I got long killed. And I'm now retreating into the middle of Hungary. That's really annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, my max level general is insane. I'm gonna move him over to this front for us. Actually, I've got a second general I can put over there.
Put him on the army.
Come on, game.
Yeah.
Don't eat my move order. Fuck, he's gonna win that fight.
Okay,
No.
what should we do?
I still think sue
There's
for
not
peace.
much we could do. What?
I still think we should try and sue for peace. Like France
Oh
is
my
just
God,
too strong. And
His morale is low again. Come
Well,
on.
we will
come on.
see.
Nope, my center broke. Fuck.
I can try suing for peace.
Yeah, you just hired more mercs and then came back. He's the Pope. He's got fuck you money.
Yeah, we don't have the economy for this.
It's so annoying, man. Like,
I know.
they have France. And it's a defensive war. Can anyone tell me how the fuck this makes sense?
Well, because France saw the opportunity to get in here. I don't understand why Bohemia and France get to team up like this. They are the two most strongest nations in the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just dropping out for a bit. Hello! Sorry, been dealing with war stuff. You coming late in the game, what happened? Basically, World War I has launched. France, Bohemia, the Papal States, Milan, Venice versus Hungary, Poland AI, England, 2 Sicilies. So, a lot, to say the least. See if we can consolidate our regiments there and rebalance. They just have too many troops in the north. Even with my God General, we couldn't do much damage there. And I just don't have the economy to spam professionals like France probably has. Yeah, France has 10k professionals. Let's see if I can tell my allies that. Hungary, France has 10k professionals. We need to sue for peace. It's just, we can't beat this now. We're not strong enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what?
You're probably going to have to concede something, but otherwise it's going to get worse for you down the line.
Alright.
I just realized I've been fucking muted this whole time. No wonder.
No.
God damn it.
I mean, how? See, the issue is the Ottomans aren't even strong yet either, right? So we.
Yeah, not strong at all.
We look.
I mean,
we
it
look.
won't be that strong. I mean, if France and Bohemia stays allied for the whole fucking game, then that's fucked up. I mean, shit, I might not even return this game. Like, it's crazy.
No, it is mental that France joined, but.
If we do an uncon to, as well as if they refuse to accept any like moderate peace offer, if we do an uncon, they'll take less land because they'd have to, because they won't occupy it, so their war score would cost more.
They'd still get 100% though.
Yeah, but it would be.
Yeah, but
less.
should I? I mean, yeah.
Well, I don't know. We got to go up and talk at least.
We do. That's our only option.
All right.
Let's
go up.
Can I take money?
It's white protected. So
all right,
for white
guys.
pieces, protected.
Oh, you can't take money for even if his AI is forced into war. That's kind of silly.
You would have to give it back if you took money.
Yes.
Yeah,
We are
usually
talking
one
about that
piece.
because. What'd you
Usually
say?
the compensation for the AI,
Well,
having to
it's a
fight the
piece.
AI, is you take money from the,
You want to know?
the nation.
Stop talking,
guys-
Pope. Go ahead, Albans. Sorry.
We're here to talk peace, so that way this game doesn't end session 3. Let's. What do you
Why do
guys'
you want
demands?
peace, bro? Why do you want peace?
What do you mean?
Don't ask
Yeah.
why they want peace. Make
Yeah,
demands.
we're
You know why they
asking
want
what you guys want.
Well,
Yeah.
so
give
you're
them your demands.
surrendering. So you're surrendering. Okay.
It's not a surrender. It's because
It's
if it was a
not
surrender, you just say
negotiated
yes.
peace.
This is
Yes.
a
Just
negotiation.
Just
negotiate.
make an
I don't
offer,
care
bro.
about- I don't care
Negotiate.
about like.
Okay,
like,
I will make an offer. Shut up. I'm making an offer. So I want to kill Naples. There you go. There's my offer. I'm gonna just take his capital and take it like his 100% from him.
What
this
the
Pope?
fuck?
I would rather not do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Crazy
listening
about
to
grudging.
The
POP.
alternative is
Oh, yeah,
I give take
shut
some
up,
stuff
shut
from
up,
Naples.
shut up!
I give the gold mines to like
POP.
Bohemia or something from Hungary. It's
What?
probably also good.
POP.
I think that's it. He earned it.
Venice declared war against
Yes,
Hungary.
it's a
So that's
defensive war.
That's where the
And you
war.
called
That's
in
where the
France,
war
two of
scores.
the strongest
Yeah.
nations are in the war, and the
In
Pope,
fact,
3 of the strongest
I've-
economies.
Why? You called in England. And wanted
Yeah,
to call
I might
in.
not
Well,
have
no,
joined if I had a choice.
I was their
I mean,
ally.
defensive war. I didn't
I was their ally
complain.
before the war.
You know, quiet.
I don't
Let's
care.
just
I don't
okay.
care.
Here's
Jadamsan.
here's
I'm
how
willing to talk
here's
peace,
how
man.
guys
Jesus.
here's how we're going to handle it. I want to go. So I think we can agree that our side has won the war. Venice's side has won the war. So I'm going to go down the list of players on that side and ask what they want, and then we can construct a reasonable peace deal based on that. Okay? That's how we're going to do it.
Probably sounds most sensible.
So Pope, you just want land from Naples, I assume. That's like
I
the
want his
whole-
capital
whole
state
thing.
province. I want Terra di Livorno.
That's not happening.
I am not
Okay.
willing to give that.
I'm willing. I think like it's Umbria stuff on the other side is decent. Some of these mountain forts reasonable, but I did not join this war so that we could.
So yeah, a
cripple
peace deal is
two
happening in
systems.
this war at the
That's not my
moment.
goal.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the
That was my
economy
goal.
for the
Okay.
the professional.
Well, it
yeah,
wouldn't
the
have
Ottomans
happened
and Hungary
unless
being
I
allied,
joined
sure,
Naval.
but those
I mean,
countries
I
are
mean,
nowhere
goal
near
was
as
that.
strong
I was
as
taking-
France and
I thought,
Bohemia.
I thought the idea was here. I take
KOP,
Terra
how
di
much money?
Livorno, and then you get as much as you want from Hungary. Like you can take his
Let's
gold
see if we can
mines
turn
for
down
a year
the,
for
the
you.
Discord sounds a bit.
Oh,
There we
I thought
go.
it was Bohemia talking.
No, it's yeah. So it's weird. But welcome to MP games. If you don't have alliance
I
rules
just
that are
don't
very
have any
strict, this
voices
sort
of
of stuff
anyone in this
happens,
lobby, so.
and it's not the best, but it does
Well,
happen.
I'm exercising the power of France in this situation.
It's only
I would
because
like
they decided
Venice
to have
to
like 20
have
people
Croatia
join.
back.
Yes, I
and,
want to have the Adriatic coast. That's what
I want
We
Venice
just
to
need
have
to get our
Croatia back.
economy going, and for that we're going to have to urbanize.
I think
And
that's
this is why
reasonable.
France
Like,
can
we
afford
give up
10k levies,
Croatia, we'll go-
regulars, and we can't, despite being the home of
Maybe-
professional armies. So we
the
really need to go
Pope-
on that.
The Pope has earned some minor territorial concessions from Naples.
I don't want to get in debt though, so if we want to get this cabinet minister,
that's fair,
I want
that's
to
fair.
get our
I mean,
minting up.
I would not have joined this war if I had the option.
The
You did have the
absolute
option.
state of two Sicilies.
Didn't you? Or
I
you-
did
or
have
you
the option to
PU'd?
not join.
Oh, he's
I-
PU'd. He's PU'd.
Yeah.
That's why Poland got in here too.
Well, that
He has an option. He has an option, I think, to join.
No, I do. I don't. I was. If the war
no.
was declared and I was in it.
Oh no, you do have the ability, I think, because you don't have unified external diplomacy.
I don't. Look. It
But it
just
doesn't
the
matter
war
in a
was
defensive
declared and
war.
I was
Defensive
in it.
war
Okay, so-
targets easily.
So
instantly get.
Here's what
proven.
I propose for the border with Naples and two Sicilies is
Right, we'll get our
Pope and two
one of our
Sicilies,
someone in our
is
crown
that
estate
Pope
in
gets
our
the
cabinet,
province
which
of
would be really good
Marche
for our
and
crown power.
Naples and everything north of that. So those two subjects.
We will get him. Now, what are
That's
you even
fair.
good at?
That's
So you're good at
reasonable.
military. So can you
what
integrate
about
something?
Pisa Ultra or whatever?
Actually,
I would
no.
do a boost
You
on
are
the
gonna
historical-
support
Okay,
our
but
societal values.
I-
So
I-
you were gonna
I-
get you going to capital
Maybe-
economy.
Okay, what do you want?
Nope, wrong person.
Maybe give the Pope what is it, Città Ducale as well for a mountain.
So you're gonna support the societal values to get to capital economy to boost our economy up.
Although I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'm
That's a
pretty
whole other state.
Apparently, game won't let us.
No, that's
Pope-
not.
That's annoying.
Yeah, the
Is it
Pope.
like
The
north?
Pope's
What
forts there are
Marche.
already mountain.
Marche. Top.
Yeah.
Marche. See that one.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
scrolling
Then
through all
and
of
then
this
north
bit,
of it.
Sorry.
And north of it. No, not south of it. North of it.
This. Okay.
Yeah.
Not those three south of it. Not those three in light green. Light green.
Yeah.
South. Those three, no.
Also, one thing of note.
I'm not
Pope has
Another
many
thing of
forts.
note is that
Okay.
we need war sword to sign this peace. So can we siege something down?
Oh yeah, we need 10 more
I'm
square. Hey
going
guys.
to, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to give back all of the lands Venice held, and not more. Like those are the lands I took.
Yep, I'm
From
fine with that.
Venice.
As long as Venice gets his stuff back. That's why I was here.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's getting his
That's-
stuff back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys back your armies off the border in Trieste so we can go take the war
Yeah,
gold?
can we
That's the most
take
efficient
something
way
down?
of getting the war score. The
Wait,
other way.
Venice is showing right now. He can take it all right now.
No, he doesn't have to. He needs 10
Yeah,
war
but he's
score.
taking.
I'm looking at his-
I
I'm
look
looking at his
context of
vision.
the peace deal. I'm taking the Croatian, the lands that Croatia had, and only we revert the borders to the previous conditions.
Venice just had the peace deal up. He had the whole thing.
Yeah, Venice, pull
It
it
works.
back up.
There we go. That's
No, see, the
Croatia.
button
Yeah,
is
classic
grayed
peace
out.
deals. They take
Lands
fucking
up.
years.
They're grayed out
I'm gonna
because
go
you need
siege
10
the
war
war
score.
goal.
You need
I'll
10
go
war
siege the
score to
war
actually demand it. Alternatively, Hungary could offer the peace deal.
Okay.
Wait, why's 107?
Ottomans,
Well,
be
okay,
careful.
because you need to occupy
America's
more
breaking.
shit.
Ottomans.
Right. I'm going to leave the VCs. I think as England, we're not going to be parties to this peace deal anyway. So what we need to do next is just keep annoying our vassals and changing their culture, because if we want to integrate them down the line, sure, it's gonna cause us some rebel issues. They're not going to be very happy with us, but that's what we need to do if we want to get them integrated and cause in the future. I really want to get a local governor in Wales, in this little coastal port here in Pembroke. So we need to get them integrated. And we're a few years off doing that, so 6 years, that's not too bad. The Irish patriots are still annoying us, but luckily our estates aren't funding them, which means that all their money is going into our economy, as you can see on the right here, which is the important bit. RGO spam, man. It's OP. Poor people make so much tax money. Absolutely. Yes. RGOs need to be our pot of call. It's RGOs, urbanization, and just keeping building going in our capital is what we're focusing on at the moment. The amount of stuff you can get in your capital is crazy, but what we need is a consistent surplus, and being at war is not going to help with that. Right, I need to coalesce my navy so I can disband my levies. And then save my regulars out of this. We do not want to be losing them. How big is the Venetian navy? A lot of galleys. Okay. We're going to move you to the Ottoman coast, I guess. Yeah, what we need is these heavy ships, and that's what we're working on now. Docks and early carracks. So I would love this cabinet minister to pop his clogs, as then we can make our head of the cabinet our uncle. Now, it'd be even better if he was our bloody ruler, let's be right, but sadly he's not. So let's send our navy on a bit of a rescue mission quickly. And then we can get back to working our economy. And RGOs, let's see what we've got. That's a lumber one. Yes, we'll do the lumber one. Lumber is king. Don't forget, our nobles will also be expanding our RGOs as we go, so we don't have to focus entirely on them. Now, unfortunately, our parliament thing didn't pass because I was focusing on the war and didn't see the satisfaction go down, which is a little bit annoying, but we can sort that out. What next? So we're still encouraging migration to London to fill these jobs. We can always make a few more. How close are we to our building cap? Oh, we've got ages to go for our building cap. Yeah, so we can continue developing London. We've got cheap buildings at the moment anyway, so that's the important bit. Wales is getting pretty close to being annexed. And stability, I do kind of want to upgrade our stability, but it's money at the moment, isn't it? Because we're spending so much on the war front and even domestically on that diplomatic spending. Because everyone is disloyal because we've been enforcing culture. And we can probably afford to rein it in a little bit, but then that means Wales is going to get annexed slower. But no, I definitely want to make people annoyed at me now rather than later. Because if we
just interested, what's the situation in the world?
They're doing a big peace deal. Hungary's giving back Venice's old lands.
Did you fight this? Did you actually intervene?
I was defending my ally, and then France intervened. So yeah, I hold my obligations. But
forcing you off the continent. So.
What was that? Sorry.
They're forcing you off the continent.
Literally. Yeah, no, they Naples and Venice got a lot.
Listen, just so you know, like we've been sitting there with them. They were planning this for so long.
Were they?
Like Venice and Milan had everything on the line. Yeah, because Venice, like, Hungary killed them with the previous peace deal.
Yeah.
You can look at his population graph. I think he lost half his population.
Ouch.
To be fair, this peace deal is kind of generous. Like, if I was Bohemia, I would have snaked the gold mine.
Yeah.
Like, they're being kind to him.
No, but I don't. They don't want him to quit, do they? That's the big one.
I mean, what they did.
They almost quit because of this.
Yeah, that they were funding to quit if like Mamluks joined.
But they called him France, right? That's what I don't understand.
No, I do kind of get that. I mean, you versus. I feel like if you and France joined, that would be a very fair war.
Well, France has 10k professionals. I don't. France is just insanely more strong than England. Just because I look big doesn't mean I'm actually strong, right? Sure, I'll be strong in 100 years, but I'm not strong yet.
I mean, France wouldn't have been this strong though. Like there was supposed to have a 100-year war. That's the thing with them.
No, but to rehash old arguments, I did try to do 100 Years War, and everyone said no that I spoke to, right? So we are unfortunately in this position.
Not seeing a 100 Years War made a little bit difference, but
no, absolutely. But I'm happy with what I got out of it. Just look at Scandinavia. Now we need to make some more
Yeah.
RGOs.
Right, we're piecing out Goslar and then we can finish this. I can't piece out Goslar. What?
You can't?
I can't piece out Goslar. Jadesman, maybe you know, how does coalition wars work? Because it only lets me piece out with the main coalition leader.
So if you're the defender against the coalition, you can only piece out against them. If you're the attacker, you can piece out anyone you want.
What? That's so stupid.
So like if you do like an insult, like a parliament CB on someone in your coalition, you can just separate piece them.
Do you want Haken? I can transfer you Haken, but I can't conquer it.
Yeah. I want the Hansa to die. Is what I want.
Oh, you want the Hansa to die as well?
Everyone wants the Hansa to die.
Why don't you why don't you throw a little bit of coin down here and I can beat up Hansa?
Sorry, I'm here to declare, Jadamsan, that I officially support reform under King Nigel.
King Nigel. Oh no.
King Nigel.
That's insane.
We still go? We're not, right?
KOP, maybe we just need to agree to stay out of these European conflicts. That was too much drama.
I mean, listen, you gotta have some splendid isolation, my friend. That's how England did it.
Look, I did. I didn't expect them to call in you. That was overkill.
Well, I know that they would have been crushed without it.
Sure, but like you're still like significantly stronger than me.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the allure of a balanced war is just it's not very easy to accomplish in EU5 at the moment, is it?
It was decently balanced. There were some battles that went both ways.
Sure. I mean, I had my god general doing stuff, and then just your armies came out the mist. It's like, oh god, I'm dead
And then
now.
just 100,000 French people came out of the fucking bushes. And
Yeah. I was winning the one balanced battle of the war. Let's go.
To be fair though,
On the
KP, do
bright
you think
side,
they
look
could
at-
have won like without you and England being involved? I feel like they could
I think they would have lost still.
Genuinely?
Yeah, they needed like Austria or something as well.
I don't know. Hungary committed hard for that, like 15k marks.
Yeah.
I wonder how his sequel's doing.
It's painful for him. Good for
Oh,
France
thank
though,
you,
because
Dean.
he's killed
Taking
one
us
of his
to Uruguay.
rivals.
There we go. I am a peaceful man.
You are when
Also,
it
look-
suits you.
Look at the impact of the war on my tax base, by the way. Look at what my tax base just did.
Yeah, I think
You
mine
can
was
see- you
mine
can
was
see when the
similar.
levies got raised and when they got put down.
Yeah, mine's similar, just obviously to a much lower extent because I'm not fucking France.
Oh, I had the same shit after we had killed all the rebels in that region, actually. Let's go.
England, I just want to apologize for using that information you gave me to win that war. I appreciate it though.
Anytime.
No hard feelings.
I don't know what information you're talking about, but
But when you basically told me that you needed Hungary to fight France.
well, I didn't say that, but I said I was defending
you
him because
did
he was
say
my
that.
ally. But yeah. Oh, if
Well, I
K.
asked you like why you were when you were allied to Hungary, and you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm quite public about it's like simple logic, right? It's even KOP's here, right? If KOP invades me, I need someone on the continent to fight him, otherwise I'm cooked, right? I can't get a foothold. Whether that's Castile, but Castile, oh, I have a fleet, but I'm saying if I'm going to go into France, I need someone on the continent, right? Castile doesn't seem very good. Hungary is actually good. Poland is an AI, and then Bohemia said no whenever I've asked him, right? So it was a no-brainer to say yes to Hungary to defend them, right? And he did ally me,
Fair enough.
and I want to confirm this, right? He allied me before the war, so it wasn't like I was intervening like KOP.
No.
Well,
the
I
problem
even
is
brought
that
it up.
The side effect of being England's designated counterweight to France on the continent is that sometimes France will come over and just beat you over the head.
I mean, I even brought it up before the war started. I was like, hey, did you guys talk to England to make sure he's staying out of this war? Like, we're gonna be fighting.
I
them.
went
And
to
they go,
ask
oh
them.
no, it's fine.
Well, then I
It'll be
came.
fine."
I want to ask you.
Yeah, no one spoke to me, right? But apart from that guy who was
I
screaming at me in
figured
your
that
VC.
Yeah, I figured that one out real quick.
It would have been better for Hungary if me and France had just agreed to stay out.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yes, but-
yeah, I would have won that, yeah.
Yes, you would.
It would have been a much more.
So yeah, next time do Diplo is the answer. Yo,
We're just gonna have to
what's
get on?
Wait,
Venice
Netherlands is
to
asking
actually do
for a
the-
cardinal seat. Where is he?
Give him a cardinal seat.
Poland
Wait,
is
would you vote
fucked.
for me?
Look
Yeah,
at
Poland is not
He's gonna vote-
rejoining, I'll tell
he's-
you. Look,
what's
Poland
going
is
on?
not coming back.
Give them the request.
What
Out
is
of
going on
curiosity,
in
will
the
you
House of
be
Commons?
fixing that back to being his vassals?
Who's not coming
Right,
back?
what?
Well, look at
Poland.
Poland. All of his vassals
Poland is having
are
some issues.
Oh, he had a
Lies.
bunch of
Well,
disloyal
no one.
vassals.
yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Can Hungary join that war to stop that from
No.
happening?
I'm not allied to him.
I
He's
thought it was a
very
PU.
free. No.
Oh, the PU ended. Okay then.
Yeah.
Well,
He should have showed
There
up.
are downsides to vassal spamming and saying you're going to show up and then not showing up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a skill issue right there.
Well, I thought.
That
Well,
really
to be
sucks,
fair, the
man.
they need to end this vassal spam meta. It's madness.
Can we
It's
say
so
that the vassals
annoying.
are protected at least?
Oh yeah,
That
no
broke
no
the
one
law.
else should eat those vassals. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm eating them. I'm coming over, taking matters into my own hands.
It's gonna be a crusade.
They
Is-
carry the protection of Poland.
Is for me?
Right, I'm just dropping down a VT again. Right, so economy time. We're out of this bloody war. We have a decent little surplus. We can pull back our diplomatic spending a little bit. So what do we want to spend on first? Let's have a look at our RGOs. So what have we got? Well, to be fair, we could actually change our employment system. Most profitable first versus infrastructure. Probably infrastructure. We're going to do a lot of marketplaces and stuff. London is still struggling with its population. So we can't continue just investing there infinitely. Urbanisation is what we need to do. So how much is our town cost at the moment? Oh, Kings, why have I not? I forgot I made that town. Let's make some stuff in it. That's a criminal mistake. We're about to get docks as well, though, which will be really good for building up a strong navy, which means France can't fuck us over. Hungary unallying us is good for the diplo capacity. So I need to get a navy going though. If my truce with France ends in a few years, so they have way too many professionals for me to even think about bidding them. So we need to build up a navy so they can't get to the continent. Classic British strategy. I'm not going to go for a disloyal subject war in Denmark for the reason that I don't think we'll beat them. No, that's wrong word. We would obviously beat Denmark, but we wouldn't beat France if they intervened, and we probably want to keep them loyal because they've got quite a decent stack of levies. The Western Schism, vote for Rome again. Now, it's got to continue urbanizing. So let's get a temple here. I think Great Yarmouth is probably going to be one of our next ones. It's got a really good population base. Have we got all the stuff we need here? Got a wharf here yet? Maybe. A saltpeter guild we can probably make. See, EU5 is just a big spending addiction, isn't it? There's always stuff to develop. And worrying about when and where has populations as well. Did Sweden stay loyal or betray? Sweden, I murdered. I didn't trust him to stay around, so I decided to murder him a little bit. Because he was plotting against us, so I wasn't having that, if I'm honest. But his loss. Now let's get some docks going for control purposes. We do have some roads that we need to build as well, probably to Barking. It's a cheap one. Now, integrating Wexford, I want to start thinking about going over to Ireland so we can slowly start to annex stuff. Same with Scotland. We just want to get our Isles completely done. Because we can form Britannia now, can't we? We just need 24-ish more provinces. So Wales and those 2 Scottish people should allow us to form Britannia, which would be good. In the Age of Renaissance as well. Doesn't really change that much, but it would still be very useful. Now we just need to urbanize. Our minting is down, so we're getting our inflation issue sorted. We just need to get as much money into our pockets as possible. Now, how are we doing in terms of dislawed subjects? Well, it seems that it's pretty much just the ones we've enforced culture on, which means we can think about reducing it even further, but not if we want to get these stuff integrated. So we'll keep it there for now. Same with build your RGO. Some guy called Patrick says taxes is everything. The RGO is really good, but we need to sort our urbanization first. It's everything's in tandem, right? Because let's look at our RGOs, and I'll show you why. If we upgraded it in Lewes, we've got no labourers who can go into it. Same in Lymington. Bristol, okay, it's miles away. We don't have much control. Gloucester, same reason. Guildford, okay, might be decent here. We'd actually get a decent bit of income. But we can make towns. We can increase our demand, or we can make London more productive. If we can get London's tax base up, our economy will thank us for it. And look, our tax base isn't doing too bad. I think what I'm trying to say is everything in moderation. You can't just focus on one thing in your economy at the time. Like, we know a war with France is probably looming. So docks, that's going to be the next big thing. Even before worrying about urbanization. Because we need sailors, so we can make these fancy early carracks that we're researching. Look in the top right. And we can build a navy that we're not going to die. Especially if we build a bigger navy as well, we can then get maritime presence, which helps our control over all of our provinces. Now, we also want to start saving up for a city in Pembroke as well. That's going to be quite hard to get, but we need to annex Wales to make sure we do it. But we've got quite a few things annexing at the moment. But once all three of those are done, we should be able to form Britannia, which would be very useful. Now, no, so Roger Percy. We will never forget him, even though I'll forget him in 5 minutes' time. Now, our crown power is painful. So getting counting houses as well is going to be very, very useful. How's our trade doing? 12, so not great. We could think about building some marketplaces in our other markets to encourage them to actually do something. Edinburgh, maybe? We don't have enough people yet. That'd be quite expensive as well. Not worth it. Can go down the urbanization rate. Yeah, it's unlucky because I would have loved Sweden to be a player vassal, but I'm keeping them alive at the moment so they continue to colonize. As you can see, we can think about colonizing actually. Actually, why haven't I done that? Let's get a colony going. Oh, it'll be expensive. I'd much rather have a city. Okay, we can worry about that later. Look, we have all the Greenland and stuff, so we can actually think about exploring stuff. So like the Azores, the Sahara. It means that when the next age comes, we'll be there. Unfortunately, we can't just port over to Canada at the moment. I don't think it's possible in the current patch. I mean, please tell me if I'm wrong. I'd love to be able to just jump over to Canada. English Parliament it's such a weird one because let's have a look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Is it societal economic? I've gone to everyone but it. There you go. Distribution of power. So you get that 10% max tax, which is insane, as is monthly legitimacy, reducing your cost of court spend. But the crown power is painful. But I think I'm going down the way of we're just going to find another way to get our crown power up. So once we get a decent heir, how are we doing for children? We've got one guy at the moment, and he is gifted. Oh, that's really good. Let's get him a expensive... Now, I know I've just said we need to spend money on other stuff, but we're going to upgrade his education because it'll be worth it in the long run. We could join a foreign order, but I do think it somehow affects the amount you make children, but worth it because his stats are just that crap. Now, where next? We could think about minting a little bit. Yeah. Make some more vassals, albeit we don't really have much we even can integrate. Saying that, we have more than I expected. So let's give this Mayo guy our province there. Where else can we integrate? Let's have a look. This is an easy way to check like the land you've got. Now I'm going to keep this one just because we're planning on getting a local governor here. So if we can get Ireland unified pretty early, it'd be very, very good for our economy.
I'm here to interrupt the stream and announce that King Nigel has removed the autonomy of the Normans. The Scots will be next.
No, what do you mean the Scots?
Well, you know, the Nigel in the future.
Look, I don't understand how he's the heir to the Scottish title, even though the Scottish title doesn't exist. Like, if it was CK, I could just delete the Scottish title, right? But I'm really confused. Can you make head nor tail of it?
It's like, I guess, in this situation, because the guy there's nobody else has Scotland, and it says he's the heir, but Scotland doesn't have a king.
Yeah.
So in this situation, it's like Iran in real life, where the crown prince exists outside the country, but he's not been crowned yet.
So if Scotland was to release, you just instantly become the king again?
Probably, yeah.
Don't get any ideas.
I was thinking that you could release a certain country.
Look, the Isles are still free. We could have a Scottish the Isles.
Okay. Well, I'm just building a bunch of roads in Normandy now because I have it.
Fair enough. Where?
Look at that. And
is your capital still? No. Why have you moved your capital to Paris?
So this is technically a better province for meta reasons, because it has the river connections to Corbeil and Brie.
Yeah.
It is one province closer to everything north of it.
Fair enough. And you still get 100 control over Paris as well.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
And you've got your local governor in Aquitaine. God, France is so cracked this patch, man. It's mental.
I built... You should have been allied with me when I was building bridges everywhere. I have a lot of bridges.
I could build a few bridges now.
Bridges are actually really good.
They are.
You need to spam bridges, okay? They are, like, my proximity has gotten extremely, like, significantly better at the start of the session. Half of it is roads, half of it is bridges.
Don't you worry. I am on the trend.
I have 800 base tax, and a bunch of that gain hasn't been like, oh, we've developed more of France. It's just, no, the government shows up to collect taxes more often.
Literally. But you know, 1.1 actually fixed bridges, rivers at least. So my bridges finally work. Like in the previous sessions, I could only make bridges to like 2 provinces outside of London, and now I can do it to 18. So it's like a sizable difference.
Yes, it is very good.
But I still have a chronic shortage of masonry, which is really annoying me. Time to make more masons, I guess.
Yep. And then I don't know. My governor for now is in Aquitaine. I might move it at some point to like Nantes because the port is decent and it's more central on the coast. I have options.
Yeah, you could always invade Dover and put a naval governor there.
I mean, I would invade Dover, but I'm not going to put a governor there. I'm not going to make a single French person take up permanent residence in England. That would be cruel.
No, you're not French. You're English. We are the same country, you know.
The King Nigel is French.
No, you are English. You are a rightful English province. We are the same country.
And the Dauphin is my younger brother Robert. Robert Bruce. Robert the Bruce.
Robert the Bruce. The Battle of Bannockburn. When English blood was spilled. I know too many Scotsmen.
Yeah, I could change my succession law. It would just be very painful.
I mean, an English France PU is just broken either way. Like you can't, you can't beat it really.
No, I would just subsume you. It would be great.
Yeah. Unless I retake Brittany. Woo!
I have bad news.
You're annexing them too?
Well, eventually.
You have consolidated quite early. How like centralized are you?
Oh, it's still we're still what is this? 95 to decentralization.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yes. Let's see, get improved with you. Gotta improve with you.
The annoying thing is, right, I know I need to urbanize. That's the biggest way I can actually upgrade my economy. But then something just comes up and I'm like, oh, I want to spend money on that. Whether it's like my child's education or like a fucking spinners guild because it promised me loads of money, or a iron RGO or fucking bridges now. It's a lot.
Yes. Well, I haven't built a single city this session either. I could. I probably should start building cities as well.
Well, I think just the meta is just 1 billion towns at the moment. I mean, I know you're richer than me, so you can afford cities and building them up. But for me, it's like it's just 1 billion towns.
Yeah, I also got to start on those soon. But I'm being mindful of food because food is important.
You can deal with food down the line.
I mean, as Castile, I had to spend like 5,000 ducats on food in the last campaign because my people were starting to all starve to death.
That sounds like a skill issue, though. Really, like, why were you letting them start?
No, it's just it's because Castile has no food. I mean, it doesn't have no food, but before local governors, you never got control over the interior, and that's where like the enormous amount of wheat and livestock is for Spain.
Yeah.
So you had to go manually build all of it. It's like, okay.
Castile he doesn't seem to be doing anything this game. What is he doing?
He's asking me for money, is what he's doing.
Yeah, but I don't understand, right? He's got all of his best provinces like vassalized. Like, why just annex Granada? It's your best provinces.
Cadiz is the best province. You put your capital.
Literally. Well, disagree, but
yes,
it is a very good province. Do you know how proximity speed is calculated? By the way, I've been trying to figure that one out.
I don't know. I can think about it in my head, but I cannot explain it to you in words.
Fair enough. No, it is weird, but we'll get there.
Anjou is going to be annexed in 5 years, so that's
no. Mega France is coming.
Powerful.
God, your tax base is insane. Genuinely, they need to nerf the shit out of France.
They don't need to nerf France.
They absolutely
France was
need to
this
nerf
powerful
France
historically.
But yeah, but then they didn't go and take over the entirety of Europe, right? Right?
Because they were stupid and they kept making a ton of enemies.
Well, the joke was
And
that they
their
kind of
kings
did with
kept on being
Napoleon, right?
Yeah. Well, the moment they had a smart king and Louis XIV, the Sun King, he almost overthrew the entire balance of Europe. He just got unlucky.
Unlucky, insane. Says while he's like taking over the rest of Europe. But I don't understand your propaganda with Bohemia. How have you managed to side with Bohemia? That's mental.
Balance in all things.
Balance.
Also, they would have all died if I hadn't helped them. So
yeah, true.
Like they would have had a bad time.
Sound out like it's a bad thing.
Well, you would think so, wouldn't you?
Mega France is very scary.
Do support for land focus.
How are you finding 1.1?
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
enjoying it?
Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner.
Feels a bit better, more like optimized as well. Like the optimization has been depressing so far.
The nobles just let me do support for land focus twice.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm currently on develop the interior, which is fun.
Good relations.
Yeah.
I guess I improved a bunch with yeah, whatever.
No, develop the interior is very strong.
I have work to do.
Right, so let's get our country doing something. I know I keep saying I need to urbanize, and then I keep fricking spending my money on our economy, but it's promising me large sums at the moment. So we'll sort that out, and then we'll get there. So why are you unprofitable? You just don't have enough laborers. Okay, so you'll sort that out in the end. What can we do in the meantime? Proximity speed, yeah, I think it is it's worded right. It's I'm guessing it's how fast it like propagates itself, which would then impact distance. There's probably a tooltip for it somewhere. Lollards. Not gonna lie, I could be tempted. No, I pressed stop the Lollards. Why didn't I say embrace the Lollards? I'm an idiot. I'm like, yes, I will be tempted, and then stops the Lollards. Like, fuck. Okay, that's annoying. We'll go Anglican when we can, because I wanted to go Lollard. That's really annoying. Right, we need to make a few carracks as well, otherwise we're going to get blown out the water when France comes to cool down the line. I wish the game was going a bit faster though. But welcome to big MPs, I guess. Our income is doing well though, so we can't complain too much. Albeit, I am going to chuck up our diplomatic spending just a little bit to stop some disloyal vassals. Right, we're still losing a lot of minting. That's good. Now, we invested. Yeah, going to continue investing into London while we have this opportunity. I think Spinners Guild is going to be next because we're going to go to rag paper, so we're going to need a lot of cloth. So, got to keep encouraging migration and just filling it out, because this is where we make our economy essentially in these few little provinces here. The good thing is we have this cabinet action. It's really strong. Now, is there any societal values that would help us? Innovative, actually. Innovative's a shout. I'll wait till they integrate this Wexford province. How are we doing in terms of rebels, though? Are they spending loads? No, they're spending it on the economy. That's good. Spinners, because we're really close to rag paper, so we should prepare for that. So once again, not urbanizing, even though I said we want to urbanize. Urbanize Portsmouth, very good location. No, Portsmouth is a shitty city. Worst football team ever. Southampton is much, much better, as we all know. I don't think there can be any disagreement with that one. But yes, we will be urbanizing Portsmouth because it is a really good harbour. And that is why in real life the British aircraft carrier is based there. It's which is apparently going to be going over to, or being prepared to be sent to Iran due to the World War III that's happening at the moment. But we'll see how that goes. Bloody World War III. We are like the worst generation, people my age, right? You got COVID, you got financial crisis, you got several world wars. It's mental. Aliens, that'll be next. I saw an interview recently with Barack Obama saying he believes there's aliens, and obviously he was president, so you can probably take his word for it. Right, this is a bad idea. This mass build. Here we go. I might regret that. But we'll sort it out. There we go. Right. We got a little bit more development. That's not too bad. And our income is doing very well. So, we are currently researching minting threshold, which is good for us, and then rag papers after that. So we're going to need a lot of wool, and we're going to need a lot of cloth. So it's probably worth upgrading some wool RGOs now while we can. Patrick will be very happy. He's been flying the flag for RGOs recently, so we'll definitely take some of his advice for a little bit and make some wool RGOs next. They're only 35, so not too bad. Clergy versus lords. Yeah, we support the lords here. Happy lords equals lots of investment into our provinces. Now we're going to make a few there, and there. Right, cool. We'll get some better proximity to Oxford as well. We've now got his bridges. In terms of roads, we've got a decent little road network, but it's not amazing. We can think about improving that. We just need to get these annexations done, and Wales is taking ages. And I know it's partially my fault because I keep cutting diplomatic spending. Speaking of, we have diplomats to use, so let's go and do that. Boom, boom, and boom. Now, Lollards is much stronger than Anglican because it appears much earlier, while Anglican only appears in the 16th. Yeah, Lollards is insane. I need to see if I can find it. I'm really annoyed at myself for clicking away on the button. Oh, it is here, and we got 10% of our population. Ooh, I could be tempted. But can you not ally with Catholics if you're Lollard? That's quite big. If France is going to go and dick on me. But can he? What's his navy like? Nothing. He's fighting Provence. Ooh. Let's see if I can ask the people, someone who would know. We'll think about it later. We can always do that down the line. But 10% of our population already being lollards is pretty good for us. How many in London? Yeah, quite a lot. Maybe opposing it is the meta, because when I did it in my other England game, I didn't get anywhere near like that from the start. All right, societal values. We're going to start pushing innovative now. Can we make any libraries either? I know I haven't urbanized in a while, so I doubt it. Yeah, we need to urbanize more. But I want to preempt and get some early characters as well, because there's no point dying. If we die, we can't scale our economy, right? So that's the big one. Right. So, our economy's doing quite well. We've doubled our balance, and we're still losing inflation, which is really useful for us. I'd love the balance of budget parliament reform right now, but it doesn't seem to be gracing us with its presence. Oh, have I? Yeah, don't want to do that. As long as I got almost 100% literacy in 1650, it's extremely broken. Yeah, it's insane. Maybe I just need to do it and deal with the consequences. I'm just worried if I lose my alliance of Castile, France is going to come and murder my ass, right? Oh, but I could talk to Bohemia. That's not a bad idea. I've sent him a message. We can see if he's going to be France's bum buddy now. Now, in the meantime, let us get... Oh, the decline of the clique port. Unfortunately, I will have to go for Portsmouth because it is just that good of a location. Go against my Southampton brethren. But, yeah, I'm really annoyed at myself for clicking that button. But we now have a free dock in Portsmouth, which is good. Albeit, now our masonry trade is bankrupting us, and we don't seem to be getting much masonry for it, which is really annoying. We should probably just make some more domestically, I guess. Are they subsidised? Yeah, they are subsidised. Just need to make some more. It's fine. We're going to be building a lot, so spending a lot of dosh on masonry isn't necessarily bad. Intervene. That guy's bankrupt. We'll make him happier with us. That's fine. Now, we're really close to rag paper, so let's keep working on spinners, and we can worry about urbanization after that big one, because that's a big economic jump. But once again, our economy just keeps going up, so we can't really complain. What about RGOs? Let's make Patrick happy. We'll do a few RGOs, why not? There we go. Have you built bailiffs on expensive tradable RGOs? I did in Saffron Walden, as you can see over here, but that's actually a good idea of something I need to do in the Silver Province, at least, over here. So England isn't graced with that many RGOs, is it? But we do have this lovely Silver Province over here, which we have basically zero control over. So we can't hurt, can it? Still got the Stranary Court, but we can see if we can get that away in a bit. But I do think that's a really good idea, at least in that Silver Province. In terms of other good RGOs, we've got lots of iron, but we haven't really built them up yet. So we could maybe do some on this coast here. But whether we want to urbanize them as well is a different question. More and more RGOs mean more eco-capture snowball. Yeah, generally, absolutely. RGOs are really, really strong. You don't have to convince me on that one. But it's the same logic for anything, right? As long as you're not overcapping your supply, you're fine. And I think the best thing RGOs can do is reduce the price of these goods that our population are spending on, right? So, like, building a few breweries might not be the most profitable thing in our economy. But what it does do is reduce the amount that our population are having to pay. So that means more money going straight back into our economy as goods are cheaper. Now, I wish modern governments would learn that, because with the cost of living at the moment, they wonder why the economies are not looking very good, right? Because no one has any money to spend. But it does work. Now, we need to considerably increase our cloths price still. I don't want to overstack London when there's no population to go into employment. But so we could look at wool RGOs. So we'll need a supply of that if we want to make cloth cheap. And it's like you said, it's always good to have some RGOs as well. Now, rebellious subjects, we're going to have to deal with that. But a lot of that is just because we've enforced their culture, and that does end over time. But obviously, if we go to a different religion, like I want to, that disloyalty is becoming more of an issue. Right, our tax base is still going up nicely, albeit definitely not at the same rate that France's is. Jesus, that country is busted. Our second cousin on the French throne. But no, we need to get our crown power up, is what we need to do. The fact we've got so low crown power is hurting us. We do have quite a lot going on in our economy, so it's not going too bad. So we can do a few RGOs in the meantime. Wood is what I was looking at, wasn't it? Ooh, event. We'll just go and take the stab hit, why not? Yeah, rag paper is down the line, so we just need to prepare for that. It will genuinely be revolutionary for our economy. It's the best tech you can pretty much get on England. Now, I know it's nowhere near as strong as it used to be, but it's still insane. Just because you provide demand for pretty much RGO that is your entire country, which look at how much wool we have, right? If you increase your demand for cloth, even if it isn't that economic in terms of books and stuff, you're just making so much demand for wool, and that will make our tax base go crazy. So that's the big one for us. 2012 was a good year, though. So many swings and roundabouts. Yeah, 2016 was probably the last good one. Then it all went downhill from there. But yeah, the life at the moment is a little bit crazy, isn't it? It's I don't even want to do that, really. Now, you look at the world and it's like, oh my god, really? Surely this can't be. But nothing we can really just change that. We're not in control of the country. Or the world. At that. Right, our minting threshold has gone up, which is good, which means we can tax or mint more without incurring inflation. Now, it seems that we're in a bit of an iron shortage, so let's buff our iron RGOs. Oh, and classic MP game, we are allowing a hot joint.
Oh, Poland made it.
Poland, your country is kind of cooked. You're probably going to need a save edit.
Nah,
What do you
it'll be
mean?
fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, your vassals are low again now. That's okay. They were all independent, so I thought you'd lost them all. It's good to have you.
Yeah, my power hour was out for like 6 hours.
Ouch. Well, we fought a world war. Hungary lost. France intervened.
Yeah.
It's a little bit annoying, but
Damn.
at least you're back now.
I got my nation wrecked for the second time.
Yeah. You need to get a professional army too, Sicilies. It's your best port. Like, you have one of the best economies in the game. You need to use it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just abandon ship?
I feel like it.
And well, I like, without trying to sound facetious. I obviously can't see if you're doing everything right, you know. But Two Sicilies is insane. Like if you get across to Tunis, like, and just actually make that a little base, you can have so much of an economic spiral out of that.
Yeah, I'm planning on it, but
Yeah,
the
you
Pope's
should do that.
basically holding this sword over my head.
I mean, you have a truce with them. You could just start war from the parliament.
Spam a few thoughts.
I don't have the. I do not have the power to take on Tunis right now.
We've only got what 22k. And you've got 14k. Okay, maybe fair enough. The future is yours.
Yeah.
How's your game going, mate? You right? Oh, you're not here. That's very sad.
I'm poor. I'm here. Sorry, I was muted.
You're good. How are you poor? Let's see if we can fix that. Where is your capital? Constantinople.
Yeah. I'm about to be, once I'm finished integrating in Western Anatolia, I'm going to build a regional governor there.
What you need...
It's mainly just that war that really put me fucking behind.
I know, but your issue isn't land, it's proximity, right? What you need to do is just spam galleys. So spam those level 1 galleys, get your naval control up, like you did in the other game, and you're just going to be minted. And the easiest way to do that is coastal forts and spamming galleys, and you'll just be set.
Yeah.
Like the good thing about France being this overpowered, it will take away people looking at you, right? People are looking at me because my empire looks scary, but they don't actually realize that I'm not actually that strong.
Yeah.
Whereas you will get strong, and we can
How much inflation do you try to get up to before you try lowering it?
I got up to about 15% this game, and I'm now lowering it because it's all about like how much disposable income you have. Like, what's your balance?
Yeah. Right now, I'm max minting right now, and I'm making 60.
Yeah, but what is your balance if you weren't minting? Like 0?
Yeah. Let me see.
Good then. Like I think the dividing line
I've found about 20.
That's not too bad. But yeah, I think you're right to mint there. Like the dividing line for me is I don't really want to go over 25% inflation, but
hey guys, I have good news from France.
What?
Luxembourg bought military access from me. You want to guess how much money they sent me for that?
Dare I ask?
They bought military access for 400 ducats.
Brandenburg?
No, Nuremberg.
Jesus Christ. The AI is retarded.
I would like you to look at the tax base of Nuremberg.
Yeah. Can I have that, please? It's rightful English territory.
They have 8 income, Nuremberg.
They just spent their entire GDP on supporting KOP. That's mental.
That's like 40 years of GDP they just spent on getting military access.
Mental.
Can you imagine? And it's not a monarchy; it's a free city. Can you imagine like running for re-election and your ploy is like, I spent the entire output of the country times 40 on military access from France. Like if America spent like how much would that be? Like $500 trillion. If we sent $500 trillion to China.
Yeah, or to like England to use their bases for your war. Madness.
Yeah. Although we would just take it, I'm not going to lie to you.
No, you had to ask our permission, and Donald Trump was crying in the media because we said no initially, which was funny.
We did ask permission, but we don't have to ask permission.
Well, yeah, but you can't exactly invade a NATO ally. It's like you with Greenland, right? You can't just go up and invade Greenland. They're in NATO.
You'd think.
Well, it would be stupid.
You'd really
it would be stupid, but it's not impossible.
Well, yeah, but then you could. What if say you invaded Greenland, right, and they call Article 16 against you, and then the entirety of NATO goes to war with you? Like that's not going to be. It's not going to be very beneficial.
Unsaid, you know how you annexed the Knights Hospitalier?
Yeah.
Well, their Grandmaster fled to my court, and so now he's exploring the oceans out west. The Grandmaster of the Knights Hospitalier he's been sent overseas.
I mean, historically, the Knights were granted like control over some French colonies.
It was that Malta, wasn't it, that the Knights took over or something? When they got kicked out?
Malta was like their own territory. They also had some colonies in the Caribbean. They also had some colonies in the Caribbean that were like co-owned by them in France. I don't know exactly what the deal was.
Yes, so local governors is what is one of our next things, and we've decided our location. So at the start of the game, I was considering York, then that was a really bad idea. I wanted to do Liverpool, but look at this tiny population. So I settled on Pembroke, and Pembroke is good. You get really good control over Wales. You can port it to Ireland and Scotland and your northern coast really easily. The issue is it's Welsh, right? So we've got to annex them. So we're getting there. We've got our 2 Scottish subjects about to be annexed. And the priority at the moment is to annex Scotland as fast as possible because bloody France is somehow the heir to Scotland. Now, I don't know how this is going to affect us, but I don't want to risk him just taking over bloody Scotland and doing something, right? I don't know where Scotland is, but apparently they're around. It could just be their foreign buildings, to be honest. But which I can check that, you know. Well, they haven't even got foreign. I'm just confused, objectively. I don't know what's going on with Scotland, but I don't want France just waking up and taking over the entirety of Scotland. That would be bad. So we've got a decent income now, though, so we're going to start focusing on urbanisation. And I've been saying that for a while, but we absolutely need to. Just your fine cloth makers are making you no tax base because of your demand because no burgers. Yes. So this is the strategy. And I know you're very keen on RGOs, right? And I completely agree with you. RGOs are good. But this is the strategy. The fine cloth isn't doing very well. There's way too much for it. But if we spam cities and towns, we make nobles. Like, look at it. So by going to founding a town, where is the... Oh, I need to find one for location rank. It just base gives us an extra 25 nobles, an extra 200 burghers, an extra 250 clerics, and that all feeds demand into fine cloth and stuff. So if we have more nobles, that means more fine cloth is being used, which means there's more demand on these fine cloth factories, which means that then London, our high control provinces, makes more money. That's the logic. And that is the strategy. But for that, we need to urbanize. So we're going to get on with that. Now, masonry is still going to kill our town costs because we're queuing so many constructions at the moment. So it might honestly just be worth us hoarding a gold for a little bit and waiting for that cost to come down as we import masonry. That's why we're not making much money from the London trades at the moment, because we are importing a hell of a lot of masonry. Yeah, we do have to keep an eye on what's happening in Europe as well, because it's all getting a little bit topsy-turvy, with France getting absolutely insanely overpowered. Bohemia sort of doing the same. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that tax base. The Netherlands aren't doing too bad for themselves as well. Who are they? They're still allied to France. It's annoying for us. We could think about doing some like foreign buildings in the Netherlands, actually. Try and make some money. Our food price is going up a little bit. We actually might want to think about doing some food RGOs to deal with that oncoming food crisis. You also don't want to over-urbanize if you've got food issues as well, which is a little bit of an issue, but the cheaper food we get, the better it is for our pops. So while we're waiting for masonry to come into our economy, let's make a few RGOs, why not? Make Patrick happy. I'm working on an Ethiopia campaign. It's a little bit slower with how low the urbanization is. Absolutely. You think most people don't know the tall versus wide eco difference? Yeah, well, it's weird, right? Because how would you define this economy? Like, we're not expanding anymore. So is this still wide because we own like multiple continents? Or is it tall because we're just sort of focusing on England? So it's weird. So ultimately the game plan, right, is we want to get a local governor here, and we want to get a naval governor in Denmark. That will allow us to get control over everything. And as long as we've got a good economy going with some really strong RGOs, we're going to be really set. So that's why we've gone down like 3 subjects as soon as possible, because it is just so overpowered. Now, actually, while I think about it, let's see if there's any estate privileges that would allow us to get 3 subjects faster. Autonomous villages we could do, boost our enfranchisement, and further into decentralization. Why not? We do have to sort of curtail our nobles at some point as well. Partial yield, it reduces our... Actually, representing the parliament, yes, we need that. Now that pushes even further into 3 subjects, which is really good. Is there anything else we can do? Have a look. Actually, it's probably worth us doing control over the coinage as well, to be honest. But our nobles are not happy with us right now. Oh, they are really not happy with us. So, noble rebels are about to spawn. The Hansa. Okay. I'm just going to take the legitimacy hit. It's going to be expensive to deal with that, but I don't want to piss off our nobles so much so that we can never redeem it. So we're now going to make a few towns, and I'm going to show you why I'm much better at thinking we should go for towns than just spamming RGOs at the moment. Because there's no point in just spamming endless RGOs, right? I know we have some good ones, and we definitely do with like iron and stuff, because look at how much the iron demand is, and it's just being exported. It's a really good good. It's a really good. Great English. We are obviously waiting for people for those ones. And the core RGOs, we're absolutely going to keep upgrading. Like, we're not ignoring it by any aspect. Like, if there's any really good ones, we'll go for it. But we're just maintaining a balance. Because when Barking is created as a town, we can then make the core buildings in it, like a temple, like a wharf, a dock. All that demand then gets pushed back into our economy, which will boost our tax base, boost our income, and we'll get stronger out of it. Obviously, we're having to spend a lot on Costa Court at the moment to make up for those legitimacy issues, but we'll get there. Now, our English lords are supporting the Irish patriots at the moment, which is a little annoying. Tempted to just, even though I know I integrated these provinces, but tempted to just send them over to Ireland to make sure they don't waste their 100 ducats a bloody month on supporting rebels is crazy. Let's see if I could just get rid of the rebel crackdown, actually. If it saves us that much money, it's probably worth it. Now, let's see if there's any good RGOs we can actually make. Lymington, still no people. Lewes, still no people. Yeah, so all of our RGOs at the moment, pretty much, we're just waiting on people to fill jobs. So there's one in that Cambridge there. Rochester there, that'd be good for our internal demand. Because if we make our internal demand cheaper for people, they'll spend more in the economy. And they're going to get a lot richer as well as we get our free subjects up, as you can see here. Free subjects is probably the strongest value in the game. There's a big dichotomy at the moment between the type of economy that you go for. You either go for a full noble economy, or you go for a peasant economy. And we are absolutely going for the free subjects one. Because the amount of enfranchisement, population speed, as we go into like more of a capital economy build is going to be so useful. But we can deal with that down the line. Now, how's our food price looking with those wheat investments? Still 0.4. It's a little bit annoying, but let's hope it sorts itself out. In terms of books, how are we looking? So we are exporting books. Okay, that's okay. Tools. There is still ample demand for our tools. So we don't need to invest more. We can just chill out at the moment. Yeah, Lord's Insurgent. I knew we were going to have a bit of a noble rebellion. So let's not worry about cracking down on the Irish patriots anymore. Let's get back on developing London. That's the big one, especially with these 2 little towns around here that we can continue working on. I'm going to continue giving them jobs as well because they are really close to our capital, so it's always useful. Now, traditional is better for city span because they have more food. I think for us, it's going to be much better going capital economy, just because of how much production we're going to build. Because I know England has some good RGOs, but it's not like we're playing a Bohemia. It's not like we're playing a Hungary. Like, the vast majority are wool, which was horrendously nerfed. Like, look at that wool price. It's mental. It used to be 2.5 and now it's 1.2. Like, it's awful. And that's a huge drain on our economy. Like, wheat 1.0, wild game. And sure, we do have some good ones like iron, the old saffron province, marble. But it just doesn't come close at the moment. So creating an economy through our own production is, I think, where we're gonna go with it. So we need to get these Scottish vassals integrated as fast as possible. So keep improving our opinion with them, even though they might not be very happy with us at the moment, considering we forced their culture to change to English. But it'll be very worth it for us down the line. Now, what can we do? So this debt, 33 months remaining. It's not that high interest, but we do still want to get rid of it. And we're somehow in a wool shortage? Just spinners guilds. Okay, we really need to work on these wool RGOs. That's going to be our focus until we get rag paper, which is about to happen. So we just need to focus everything, not on urbanization, just preparing for that move now. We need lots of wool and lots of spinners guilds to make cloth. How are we doing in terms of that masonry trade? We'll cut it a bit. And put the rest on automation. We can always invest in our domestic masonry as well. It's probably worth it down the line. But let's sort out this move to free rag paper first. Are the vassals assimilating pops? Yes. So the reason why we're force converting all of them, if I show you. So location culture, where is it? So as you can see, they are actually doing a good job in certain places of turning to English. Look at all these pockets, right? This is why we're enforcing these cultures, because they all have 2 cabinet members each at minimum, right? So they can just spend these cabinet members on enforcing our culture, and if we do change religion down the line, changing their religion. So Sweden has joined a coalition against England. Well, Norway has joined an independence movement. Well, bugger off, Norway. Let's see what we can do. Enforce culture. Why not? It's just really important. If we're planning on centralizing with this landmass down the line, which we are, I don't expect to expand any further into Europe. This lot here, because we can get maritime presence on pretty much all of it. We want it to be our culture, so we can core it without being over our cultural capacity, which we already are. So making sure it is English is going to be very good. Now, there is a debate of whether we go to North scale culture. So it's like, no, you're all good, Patrick. RGOs generically are just a really good way to improve your economy. But demand is king in this patch at the moment. So I did a video on it recently, just basically focusing on your internal demand to boost your economics. I'd recommend you give it a watch. It's really interesting because it's like you're basically bringing Keynesian economics into EU5, right? So it's yeah, it's weird, but I'm liking the economics in EU5. It's very different. Now there is I really want to get rid of this guy because we have some really good cabinet ministers. But how old is he now? 43, so he's around for a while. When's our next parliament? 2 years. Seems like it's coming around really slowly, but we'll get there. Now, are we still building something in London? No, we're not. Okay. Let's change that. So we want a tools guild, and we want spinners guilds. I know they look unproductive at the moment, but we're preparing for the future, so bear with me. Because we've now got rag paper. So what we can do to change our production method is just go Papermakers Guild, all locations, all the buildings in our entire economy, and change them to rag paper. Boom. So now, all of our paper is being made out of cloth and lumber. So that insane demand for cloth is about to reverberate for our economy. So if we look at the goods we need, let's have a look at the London market. Come on, I'm trying to... Okay, not working. Let's have a look at the London market. Goods. We now have a... Hopefully, a giant demand for cloth. We do not. Why have we not swapped? Ah, we just take it off automation. There we go. Right, now let's sort it. So... Rag paper, please. Let's check. Are you on rag paper? We are. Brilliant. Now you can see our spinners are looking very, very productive, which is good. And our economy is going up, which is even better. Now we need to get this legitimacy sorted. Our coalition is looking a bit nasty. The Hansa aren't very happy with us. But we can deal with that down the line. Denmark seems to have a decent amount of money. They're building armories, which is always good. We like that. How's our maritime presence looking? We just need to get our economy going. But what we're looking at the moment is coastal forts. We need to boost our maritime presence and keep ourselves safe. So they are the perfect building for us at the moment. I'll show you why here. So coastal forts. You might be thinking, what? They're not that important. I know it's not even about France, really, right? If France wants to come over us, their navies will get absolutely obliterated. It will boost up their disembark time. It will stop us getting privateered by any Muslims who come up here and want to cause us some issues. But the biggest thing is that maritime presence, allowing us to propagate control over all of our provinces, and these production methods. The amount of firearms, cannons, tools, tar that it's going to put into our economy means we can build the buildings to sell these goods and make a hell of a lot more money. Did they fix the vassal war leader stuff? No, but there is a slight workaround that if you like if a rebellion happens in Denmark, say Denmark is still going to be the war leader, but if we occupy the land and then give Denmark the land, they'll get it, right? So you can do it through that way. So it's not perfect by any means, but it's okay. Like, you can just transfer them the land. It's harder in MP because your vassals will try and send it straight back to you, right? But it's still possible. Insulted us against the Hansa. Well, they're now a coalition, right? So could we just invade the Hansa again to cause our coalition to go away? Oh, we're still got a truce at the moment. Hang on. Oh, that's just Lübeck. Surely we don't have a truce if they're in our coalition. We can't have a truce, surely. We do. I'm confused. We'll worry about down the line. Yeah, there's the whole point about E5, right, is that there's infinite amounts to learn. It's such an in-depth game, it's crazy. So even when you get to 2,000 hours, Patrick, there's so much you're going to be able to learn. Right, we're not becoming Welsh. Don't get any ideas. No way. No Welshness. The Welsh aren't that bad, but we don't want to do it. It would not be good for our economy. Now we're going to send Walter of Lothian to the Prussian Crusades to get some better stats. If he dies, it's not the end of the world. Do we need some gunsmiths? Or is it other markets that could be good? Let's actually have a look at our RGOs now. Indulge, Mr. Patrick. Lymington might be decent. Portsmouth, Guildford, Weymouth. Paper Mace Guilds. Yeah, so we just need to get demand, right? So we've now gone to rag paper. So if we want to create demand for paper and books to push our essentially our entire economy through that rag paper spiral, how do we go about doing it? And well, the answer is sticking with rag paper and building lots of libraries. So we need to urbanize, which we'll get onto that as soon as we've sorted out our legitimacy problems. We're quite close to annexing Wales as well. And once we do that, we'll start working on Pembroke, as that will be a local governor for us. Rebellious estates, yeah, our lords still aren't very happy with us, I'm aware. They're spending a lot on trying to get independence as well, but there's not really much we can do about that at the moment. If we get lucky with a good event to sort out our Lord loyalty, we'll do that when we can. Market. Why are we not? Why have we? It's not showing me all of my markets. That's weird. Oh well. Not the end of the world. We could consider making some marketplaces, actually. It's not the worst idea I've had. Marketplaces. Allow us to trade more. Ah, Barking's arrived. Good. So we can now make a library in Barking. See, as you can see, paper and books. So we can then produce all of that and sell it to our own population, which would be very, very useful. Now, religion is the big question. I really want to go Lollard. But it says it will end my alliance with Castile and Portugal. Alliance. Fuck it. And see if we can re-ally. Requirements not met. Right, we need to improve our relations. They're not very happy with us. Let's go and chat to them. Right, can you two improve your relations with me, please? I went Lollard, so it cancelled our alliances.
Oh.
I was
thought you
wondering
went. I thought you went like your solo arc. To, like, destroy the entire world.
You think I'm strong enough for that? KOP's propaganda campaign has worked. No, not yet. Still time, man. Still time.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, how do you intend to catch up to France with his income?
Trust. I've got a plan. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
To sit here while he fights Bohemia and catch up when he wastes money on that war, because it will happen at some point. No, look at the land I've got. Right, this is what I was saying in my chat. Right, there's no point in me just doing random wars to try and expand further because I've got all the land in the world I want. I just need to integrate it and make it a strong economy, and I'll be set. But no, Castile, you really need to annex like Cadiz and Marbella. Like that is a gigantic mistake. You having not those amazing RGOs, not your own land. Like get that.
Yeah, I know. Look at my tax base. Look at my tax base. It's been like this for like 20 years now.
Yeah, it's because you vassalized Granada. Like get that annex like now. Granada is, no, I'm really good. Granada is the strongest region in the game, probably. Just look in, just like for a few like provinces, like 2 saffron provinces, free sugar, dyes, silk, marble. It's insane, and it's right by your local governor.
Okay, I'll annex him next. Naval governor.
Yeah.
I still can't build a naval governor. What the? Why?
Oh,
it's a civilian market. Wait.
You could do it in.
I want to do it in Barcelona.
Naval governor, you can only do on a different continent. Local governor, you can.
It has to be disconnected from your land.
Yeah, so you could do it in like Cadiz, and move your governor in Sevilla to wherever you wanted to in Iberia.
Sevilla's the capital.
Oh yeah, that's a mistake in this patch. Because of how local governor works.
God.
But
what should I do then?
You could move your capital back to where it was.
Where was that?
Like Valladolid, because then that would give you control over the north, and then if you can get a local governor in the tip of Morocco, that will give you control over the Sevilla bit, and then you do a local governor in the Aragon bit, and then it's essentially the entire peninsula
2 local
controlled.
governors. Where do you get 2 local governors from?
No, your naval governor is in the top. That naval governor would give you control over Sevilla, as it's a really good port, and Cadiz. So Cadiz is a really good port too. And then you put your local governor in Aragon with your main capital being in the north. That's what I would do. But obviously you've moved your capital now. So maybe you could take over that like Tlemcen bit. Is there a natural harbour down there? I'm just trying to think.
Oh, what do you mean? There's Cadiz.
There is, but like I said, you can only put your naval governor on a different continent.
That makes no sense. Okay.
Well, it's just trying to stop you doing what you're trying to do, right? Which is like have control over your entire country in 1388. That doesn't make sense.
Wait, yeah, I'll just switch to I'll switch my capital to Morocco, and then I'll switch back to.
Yeah, you could do. To be fair.
Yeah.
I think like having a capital in like the tip of Morocco, like in Ceuta or however you pronounce it, is actually like pretty good because you get the North African territory as well.
which
True.
makes you can slave rate, and you could just steal pops from everyone.
Yeah, just
Need a core first.
France is looking a bit scary though, guys.
He's a bit
Yeah.
too scary, actually.
Just slightly scary.
Slightly, just slightly.
We should have probably fought the 100 Years' War.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 2020 though. If only Mr. Castile didn't make an agreement with France.
If only. Well, what is this guy still doing?
I
Like,
know,
what the fuck?
madness. It's
Magic.
okay,
he
I
could have
forgive
joined
you.
He could have joined the World War, like
I-
that happened a couple of years ago on your
I
side.
I did join the World War.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
Castile.
he means me.
Oh yeah,
You
but
could have joined against France.
look, Castile.
Well, France's army was in Hungary.
I'm not trying to flame Castile, but his country is really weak because of mistakes he's made. So he needs to sort himself out if he wants to like intervene in France. But you can get back in about 30, 40 years. Like it won't take you too long. But no, France is looking scary, but I'm just sort of saying that I think I can outscale him eventually with the land I've got. It's just going to be a bit sketchy.
I mean, it depends on what France is gonna do, right? Like,
Mm.
is he gonna expand more than like France region?
I would if I was KOP. Like no one can stop him
Yeah.
at the moment. Like even I can't stop him at the moment. Like me, you, Bohemia, and Hungary maybe, but then you'd have France's allies in northern Italy come in, and it'd be a bit sketchy. It's like, what do we do? Is the big question. Like he's got Netherlands as well, which like poses a threat to my naval hegemony, however you pronounce it. So yeah, dangerous times. I'm just rushing to coastal forts at the moment to keep myself safe. But they're really coastal forts. It's counterintuitive, but they are insane for your economy. Like genuinely.
I know.
They are so
Yeah, I'm a
good.
one-trick Netherlands player, so.
Hey. Is that why you wanted to play
I'm a one-trick
Netherlands in my
Netherlands
MP?
Yeah. I did. Until France wants to invade me. What did they invade me? So,
Hey, look, we can be
Single
best
player
of
is like
friends.
single player is
mean-
so easy. I
know.
had like as Poland, I had like 3 times Bohemia's income in like 1430 or 1450 or something.
Yeah, I mean the AI only really knows how to build its economy if it's like someone like France or in Bohemia.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
England, like it's just hopeless. It doesn't really know what to do.
It's like I kind of unfortunate, you know, there's usually not like a strong Ottomans or a strong Muscovy. So
Mm.
there's no like enemy coming from those directions.
But I don't think a strong Ottomans is bad here. He's not very strong at the moment, but he will be in the future,
Yeah.
and that poses a counterbalance to France, which is obviously a good
Yeah,
thing for
exactly.
us. Because I don't know if France could beat you if we have the 3 of us in a defensive war, say in Castile. With the terrain you've got, like he is insanely stronger than you at the moment. Don't get me wrong, but he with the 3 of us, I think we'd stand a chance, but not offensively
yeah,
anymore.
If you just spam forts across the French border, like he pretty much can't get across without running into like +3 terrain or -3.
But then he
So
just
you can
spams.
take
He can just spam armories, can't he?
Yeah.
That's the hard bit. Right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. So, let me tell you a broken strat. Just blockade his coast. It's going to kill a lot of pots by starvation or blockading. Yes. So if we ever did get into a war, we will absolutely be doing that. But that's why we're building up our economy now. Speaking of, we probably need to upgrade it. Yeah, we have a lot of ships that can be upgraded. A fleet it is then. Sound. Now, is there any let's skip this music. It's not very good. That's Eternal. Why not? Maybe not. Right. Yeah, we need to keep a strong navy. Like it's England, right? If we have a strong navy, we're safe. But navy needs economy, which is the hard bit. So we have a few diplomats we can spend. I've reprioritize our techs for universities. Because if we can build universities, even in the urbanized locations we've got already, that will increase our demand for books and paper, which would be really good for boosting up our economy. Our tax base is doing okay, but it's still obviously majorly lagging behind France. We can also look at roads as well. Is there anywhere I really want to take roads? Well, Canterbury could be a shout, but it's getting decent control anyway. Somewhere like Winchester, maybe? What's the good down there? That's fruit, that's not too good. We can always worry about this later, but getting a strong economy is what we need if we want to be a counterbalance to France. But it's obviously not that easy. Make a cannon maker in London, a die maker, why not? And the money just goes away that quickly, doesn't it? Like, I'm always falling in the same trap, right? I'm spending way too much on our internal economics rather than creating demand, and that's what we need to do. The issue is it's MP, right? So he would not accept money for me to go away if I'm just blockading his coast. He would just let me waste my money on it, right? That's the issue. Look, there's good ideas going around. Let's keep them flooding in. Welsh? No, we will not be going Welsh. I refuse. But we have pretty much the British Isles under our thumb. We're a few properties away from Great Britain. And when we get Wales done, that will be sound. So let's improve the relation of our vassals in the north, so we can prepare to annex them. And why not get a few more cultural conversions going, let's say, enforce culture. I'm going to keep these two uncultured swines just for our own convenience. That we can deal with that later if we need to, but I want them to be loyal. Can we ally Castile yet? Come on, please. Oh, we're still in it. We're still in our diplomat. Lumber mills. It's just not a bad idea to build a few in London, you know. How's our lumber price doing? Still in a consistent surplus. Could always just go for RGOs though, as usual. In terms of goods, saffron. That's the big one. It's just being exported out of the country, really. The Hansa. What? How? I embargoed the Hansa. Right, that will be our next port of call. But we also need to get our Lord liking us again. The bloody Hansa. Yeah, we need to embargo these guys. They're taking away too much money from us. But I think marketplaces will be a good interim build before we mass urbanize. Yeah, embargo, and we can block their builds as well. I'd love to just kill the Hansa off. It would be a lot easier, to be honest. Marketplaces. So there's not even that many places left that we can make them, but we can do them in our other markets. Now, we need to get that alliance with Castile back with our next diplomat. Go on, Wales. Hurry up a bit. It's the issue with multiplayer, right? It goes so slow in comparison to normal single player, right? So a long time for just to get simple stuff done. No, it's worth us starting to think about the Edinburgh market now as well, just because of how much Scotland we've actually got integrated under our thumb. Even if it isn't cored yet, which I'm not sure if it is, we can always check that. Now, once we get this local governor in Pembroke, when Wales is all said and done, to be fair, we should probably start saving up for that. I'm going to slow down our inflation reduction and get a bit more from minting. Maybe pivot back on our diplomatic spending just a little bit. We need to keep the maritime presence up and get that navy out as soon as possible. Netherlands, yeah, they have a big potential navy levy. That's insane. 1.4 million pops to blockading. Well, just due to food reasons, I guess. Ah, Parliament. Maybe let's try it out. Ooh, promote. Oh, but I don't want Walden to be a town, right? Because that's our really good one. The noble arts. Not gonna lie, I don't want to do this one, but I think it's probably best because of that noble satisfaction. Now we can always like request additional taxes if we want to get a bit more dosh in the meantime as well. Could we Knight's Companion in Order of Garter? What even is our? We could change that, you know. Law changes, Order of the Garter. Where is it? So we're in Stranger Knights, but why don't we go for the like Arms Knights for prop promotion speed? Could be good. This one isn't awful either. I know, well, the noble power is awful, but I could be tempted. We're not really getting much out of this Stranger Knights at the moment. It is helping us with our vassals though, so maybe it's not a priority to change. Preservation of individualism. It's not too bad, but thing is, I'm quite happy to let this one fail. We don't need this parliament issue. So if we want to spend our 50% parliamentary stuff on something, we're very happy to. It's just what would make it worthwhile. So, to be fair, we could try and go to 3 subjects, but cheaper expanded mining isn't bad either. Yeah, we'll do that. Gets us closer to capital economy. I'm going to tax the shit out of my nobles in the meantime. And we are Lollardy now, so we're going to slowly start converting towards it. Our religious unity is 10%. I don't think it's worth focusing on that too much, though. I know it's not great for us, but it will slowly do it by itself. Yeah, we'll just ignore that. It's not really worth it. Yeah, we just need to urbanize. So Dover's probably our next one. How close are we to Wales, actually? Because I want that city. We've got 2 years. Okay, that's enough time. So we'll do one more round of urbanization. Who is lagging us behind? Is it Cologne? Has Perez? Oh well, we can do that another time. Right, the economic power. Oh, I really don't mind if we lose this parliament. I'm just using it to rescue our lord power. Extra tax is really good. Do you guys get a smallpox apocalypse every time you start as England? Absolutely. It's like 80% of games probably, but it does like rip through. But it's not too bad because it rips through France as well and pretty much everyone. So it's not just us. Now, London. Why are we so unprofitable? Is it that masonry? It can't just be that masonry trade. 5 profit is not acceptable. Right. I'm just going to restart you. If it's that unprofitable, we're going to restart it, and we're going to go again. And you're going to find out your trades yourself. You can always just get the AI to sort of reset itself. Hopefully, it improves it a bit. Now, Yarmouth is alive. That's good. We're close to universities. Both would give us considerable paper demand. But library... Let's build up London a bit. That's not a bad idea. We're pushing ourselves to innovative as well. And yeah, we need to get this economy going. Now we've got good docks. Our research rate is okay. We need to get to coastal forts ASAP. That'll be huge for us. Because it means we won't have to waste our economy just trying to get... our navy's just trying to get this maritime presence. Sure. We can take the hit. We're not trying to actually win this parliament. More spinners guilds in London, please. I know it says it isn't profitable, but trust the process. We need to get as far into free subjects as possible because it is overpowered. Free subjects absolutely needs to be nerfed. Like, look how strong that is. Enfranchisement and pop promotion speed is just two of the strongest values in the entire game. Like, why not? Slowly push into capital economy as well. I don't know what's our minimum though. Doesn't say, but we'll get there. Can we get a wharf over here as well? That'd be useful. More sailors and ships. Come on, game, speed up a bit. We're literally speed 6. They need to get rid of the 2 Asians lagging behind, I think. It's painful. Oh no! Sponsor the Noble Arts. It's failed, but our nobles are now loyal, so I'm happy. God, their estate's equilibrium is awful. They're not very happy we've gone Lollard. Negatives. The stability. Right. Yeah, we need to sort that. I forgot about that. Right, let's put investment into our stability. It's going to cost us a lot, but we need to get out of it if we want to actually be able to tax our people enough. Now, our yeomen are still loyal though, like, at least. I think we're going to slowly, now we're getting within touching distance of annexing Wales, we're going to start saving up for the city in Pembroke. Because we can get a local governor there, and then it will give us so much control. It's going to be really useful. Why is Castile allied to France?
Fucking. Oh my god. What are these cavalry just so OP? Yeah, I'm like just.
Yeah. That's why I don't invade Morocco to like 1500, man. It's just not worth it. I have PTSD.
Yeah, me too now.
Okay, but to be fair, Castile didn't even raise his levies. Like.
Yeah, that's actually that might be part of why you're having trouble.
Not to
Just
like
a little
throw it
bit.
under the bus, but that might
Portugal,
have
can you
changed.
sacrifice your levies?
Sure. If it gets me the money.
Yeah, I will give you.
I'm a prostitute for fighting.
You see how fast you're dying?
Christ. Those Africans are crazy.
Yeah, it's just the fucking cavalry.
Oh, Castile,
Yeah,
if you want to
beat
re-ally, by the way, you need to improve relations with me.
I am improving.
You don't,
oh, good.
I'm gonna be honest, Castile. You don't gotta be allied to this England fellow. Okay, he's bad news.
Absolutely. I definitely didn't just end a world war by joining it because my country's that overpowered.
I seem to remember it becoming a world war because you joined it. Actually,
You attacked. I defended. Right?
that's fake news.
You sound like Donald Trump. Fake news media.
We have a Department of War, but it's a very defensive war. And by defensive, I mean we deployed troops into the sovereign territories of Hungary.
Yeah, Portugal, I'm gonna send you 1k. Just no, just siege down entire Morocco and then I'll send you 1k.
Oh, Portugal, you owe me 300 ducats, by the way.
What for?
When we were in a war, Castile was feeding me. No, France was feeding me money, and your AI stole 300 ducats off me. It was very sad.
Well, I don't have any evidence of that. I
Boo.
mean,
Also, if you want to re-ally Portugal, you need to improve relations as well.
well,
Making armories made me get 20 tax base.
Yeah, armories is insane for just improving your tax base.
Oh yeah, it is really good for the economy.
Yeah, I am improving relations with you.
Good.
So this province makes iron, so you're gonna make tools. Yep, there you go.
Woo!
Congratulations, guys. We're gonna make a size 20 tool shop right there. Yep.
Nice.
God bless.
The great Parisian economy.
Yep.
Well,
I finally got docked, so I built a navy, but it's just a bunch of bark, so I can get maritime presence. I mean, it's a very big navy, the best navy
in the world.
You'll never measure up. Mostly because we won't stand next to you for you to measure us.
Right, let's get this university going. God, the France hug box is crazy. Bro just allied my ally and now he isn't allying us back. Oh no. This is worrying signs. His PR campaign is going very well. Paradox needs to scrap values and bring back idea groups. I don't mind them, you know. I know they're not perfect, but I don't mind them. Right, let's get a university in London ASAP. Boom. Much needed. We just get these towns continuing going as well. But yeah, the game is just going so slow. It's painful. Oh well, nothing we can just change it. Right, so our maritime presence in the sea is looking alright. How's our trade? Yeah, see, because we reset our trades, they've now somehow found better ones, which isn't too bad for us. Exporting stuff to the continent, always good. And we need to just start thinking about urbanization and stop building other stupid stuff. But why has... Hello, what's up?
Hi. What did you and Hungary break up?
Yeah, he ended our alliance as soon as he lost the war. He wasn't very happy.
Okay, well that's kind of why I didn't want to ally you here.
Yeah, because everyone's so scared of France, they've just become to bum buddy France, which is crazy. But
Yeah, I can't have this low of opinion of me. I'll just improve for a couple seconds.
cool.
Right.
Are you going Hussite?
Probably.
Because if you are, the Lollardy and Hussite would work quite well. That's why my my alliances with the Iberians broke, because I went Lollard. But it's like the most overpowered religion in the game, so it's worth it.
Oh, you went Lollard. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I see it spawning everywhere.
Hmm.
Interesting. Did they fix the loss of literacy from converting pops?
I don't know, but
Remember that really screwed me over in the Brandenburg game.
I'm just yeah, I don't know if it's the right idea, but I'm just sort of letting it just passively convert at the moment. I'm just like ignoring it. Religious unity won't cause me any problems, right? Right?
Probably not. I don't know. As long as you have a tolerant leader.
Absolutely. He's definitely not he's a architectural visionary and scholar. That's pretty good, you know. But he's only got one child. He's like Yeah, he's not having many kids. So if someone was to assassinate my heir, God, I'd be cooked. And me and France are like directly related now, which is an issue because it like puts us at risk of being some sort of personal union.
Oh, yeah,
Like he's a Plantagenet now as well, or some sort of relation of it. I think a second cousin.
Well, your religion's going to be different, so you're never going to actually be able to personal union.
That's actually a shout, you know. It's good.
It'll always break. Like you'll have it for like probably one generation, and then it'll break.
What is the Diplo like in the H3 at the moment? Are you trying to integrate it?
I am. Yeah, I'm just trying to pass some reforms. I need to get some reforms that benefit the emperor.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out which ones those are. Which I think this.
Let's have a look. It is weird, right? Because there's like the manpower one doesn't count as benefiting the emperor, even though it's like what the most strongest thing to benefit the emperor like possible, because it gives you like 100,000 manpower. Is mental.
And I passed the imperial tax law too, and that one doesn't benefit the emperor either. I was like, well, okay.
Is there any ones that give you like specific buffs?
That's what I'm assuming is what we want. So I passed the imperial election law.
Yeah.
That promotes agnatic succession. So like the ruling dynasty of the empire gets more likely to win the votes.
Cool.
So I assume that's one.
Seems logical. I'm about to have a noble rebellion, even though they have 50% estate satisfaction. They're just not buggering off. Oh, Banana has left the game.
Has dropped.
Ouch. I mean, maybe he was the lagger. We are going so slow. It's mental.
Yeah, it's barely moving. All right. Well, once we're friendly enough with each other, I'll ally you, just to prevent France from invading you or whatever. And,
yeah. France.
As long
France
as you're not
is scary.
defending Hungary anymore, I don't care because Hungary was kind of my enemy.
No, he annulled me straight after the war, so I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna hop back into the HRE then.
Cool. Right, so the university's coming on nice in London, but it'll take a while, and that seems to be 1,500 years at current game speed, but we're moving. What can we do next? So, Wales. So if we want a local governor in Pembroke, we need a road. So we need to start thinking about improving relations with Brecknock. I'm not sure if they're going to be counted in the annexation or just get transferred to me after the end of it. Could always just invade them for it, but it doesn't count, unfortunately, if you have a road that just goes like straight through one of your vassals. So we don't have the money to build a road all the way around at the moment because our tax base is struggling. But once we get protected the faith of the wealthy. No. Let's just not do that. Aha! Our Lord Revolt might be going away. Right. We need to have a look at our religion. Right. So we have very low religious disloyalty. But what is that actually doing to us? Is it just murdering our pop satisfaction? Oh, hi, Pope. How you doing?
I was going to say, apologies for the Venetian tirade earlier.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what he was waffling on about. He could have just
very pissed off.
I got that, but
well,
he didn't.
I think
he didn't diplo with me. That's his fault, right?
He was quite pissed off that you intervened in the war. I mean, to be fair,
well, I didn't intervene,
right?
Off. I was allied beforehand. When he declared war, he would have seen England.
Yes, we all thought that you weren't going to join.
But yeah, if no one speaks to me, as I think you understand, I'm going to say yes, right? But yeah, bygones be bygones. It's not worth arguing about. But no, it's all good.
I guess at the end of the day, it didn't matter because you joined, and then it caused France to join because he was like, "Oh, you're plotting against me." I guess I'll join then. What was it? how's the English economy?
Crap.
I saw that you were stagnating.
Yeah, England's economy is not great this patch.
I've made a determination that what is it? Capital economy in this patch is like extremely broken, like way better than.
Yeah, I'm pushing myself to capital like when I can, but
you should be able to with the cabinet changes. Like
I tried. At the moment, I'm just locked into traditional economy, but it's on the agenda.
What are the things that are pushing? Is it like bad noble privileges or something?
Well, my nobles are just awful. It's like my noble power is painful. But no, the reason why England's economy is nowhere near as good as it was beforehand is because they like half the cost of wool. Like it's 1.2 now. It was 2.5 in the last patch, which is obviously devastating for a wool economy. I need to urbanize.
Also, you have a ton of subjects that you have to pay cost of court for.
Yeah. Which is painful,
that
but
aren't giving you much money back.
No, but I am no regrets. I like my little conquest. I just need to keep it going.
Wait, but are you? I'm not convinced. You should be able to push capital. No, like. Wait,
I mean, I can try it again. When I tried it before, it said I was locked. I was locked at the minimum.
Capital 0.2 Yeah, you should be able to push it.
Let's give it another look.
Switch to like what is it called?
Yeah, look, it just
most profitable first.
It says it cannot push.
Not...
No, it says it cannot push further than -48 towards capital economy. For some reason, it's not working right.
Yeah, it says 0.42 towards capital economy. It says it's changing towards it.
It might just be a visual glitch.
Maybe it's a visual bug. It looks good to me.
Let's have a look. It could just be. It could just be a visual bug.
Give the burgers the privileges to push it further. You should be able to get it all the way to like 0.6 push with all the burger privileges.
Capital economy is really strong, so it's needed.
And burger controlled also. Burger controlled. Yeah, you already have it. Yeah. So then just give them the 3 privileges.
No, it is. No, you're right. It is working now. It was just a visual bug.
Yeah, you got it. I think it's just the thing that confuses me is that Paradox made all these nerfs to production efficiency, but then they didn't change capital economy at all, which then makes it like just insane.
Absolutely.
Like I think even if it was at 10%, I would still push it. Like they halved it, like they halved all the other modifiers.
Yeah.
So.
No, my economy will get there, but because like you said, my cost of court is so high at the moment that it's just. And having to spend on diplomatic expenditure as well is painful.
Not go for 100 legitimacy. You should probably like have a lower equilibrium when it's like that expensive.
You might be right.
I usually like in this patch I've started to not do 100. It's just so expensive. You do like 70 or 80 or something. As long as you're not in the like below 50, it's really not that horrible.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but that's when you get the disasters, right?
Yeah, that's 40 or so is when you get the disasters below 40.
No, I mean obviously I've gone Lollard, so that's quite a big change as
Lollard,
well.
Oh, that's pain.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Worth it.
I don't know if it's worth it anymore. It could be still worth it. Lollard is really strong because you get the max literacy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But obviously you have issues with like literacy when you convert anyway due to the classic glitches.
Yeah, because it deletes their literacy. They still haven't fixed. It doesn't make any sense.
But it'll be worth it in the long run, I hope.
I mean, I think it's as simple as if you push capital, you'll stop stagnating. Because a lot of the I have a same problem where I'm stagnating, and what I've noticed is simply because my production efficiency isn't high enough that none of all the economic loops I do don't make any money. Because production efficiency is not high enough to actually make a profit for anything.
No, you are right.
So,
like the
reason the increase in production efficiency, like 10% for me, would probably be enough to just cause the loop to like close, and then I make a ton of money.
Fair enough. No, you are right. The reason why I wasn't pushing it is because of that visual glitch. But it seems to be working, so we're good. But no, the 2 things I need to do now is because my economy is tapped out. So to change a tapped out economy, you have to create demand. So urbanization is the big one for me.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same problem too. I had to create demand. The thing is that my prod efficiency is too low. So I create a bunch of demand by spamming armories, and then I tested it. Like I turned off the armories for a bit, and my balance doesn't really change. It like is about neutral. Like my tax base went up a lot, but my balance didn't actually change at all from the armories because I don't have enough production efficiency for the increased demand to make me more money.
But I mean, if you're going to be fighting wars, and you can't really complain with a lot of armories
the
anyway.
thing is, the armories don't even help me fight the wars in this patch because it's just merc spam meta. Like
True.
I genuinely I tried. So like because I wanted to see for myself because everyone's been saying oh, like the armories are fucking useless in this patch, like just spam mercs.
Yeah.
So I tried building armories and making a prof army for that war, and it genuinely was a waste of money, like a complete waste of money. So I'm just not going to do it.
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to have the armories for stimulating demand, but I'm not going to build troops anymore because it's just a waste. Like
Yeah.
you literally, I literally had a 10th of the amount of troops, like even less than that I could have, like I could have just raised as mercs.
Yeah.
When like I ended up building profs. Like it's just ridiculous.
Fair enough. No, it's weird. It's
And
like,
because
and then like the meta
yeah,
changes like every 4 weeks as well. It's crazy.
yeah, it's super silly. Like I really dislike that it's just like merc spam meta. Like if I found it really fun to like build up your professional army and like see it grow. And now there's none of that. You just declare war and you click on the merc tab and then you like move the slider up all the way for all the mercs and hire them all. And then
Yeah.
that's it.
But the issue is it just advantages those countries with really good economies. Essentially,
Also, the
yeah.
merc discounts are horribly unbalanced because no one's been using mercs until now. So now they're actually good modifiers. The merc modifiers. So if you have a country that has like, because some countries can get up to like negative 70 cost or something ridiculous right now. So you literally just get infinite mercs if you do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think Venice has like negative 70 or something. Like, how is that fair?
No, I think one of the big issues for me is that I just don't have any cities. So my Pembroke annexation should happen next month. So I can make a city there, which will be my first local governor, which would be very useful for the economy as well.
Yeah, I just noticed I was checking out the local governors. How's the maritime presence? Did you do the great maritime push yet? Is it happening?
We're working on it. Oh,
you're getting it. I see 100 in a few tiles. We're getting there.
We're rushing for the coastal forts as well. They're bloody overpowered as England. They are so strong.
Yeah, they stimulate demand too. Another free demand building that's OP.
All internal demand is just how you make an economy in this game, which is good and bad. It's like just Keynesian economics in a T. But
yeah, it's fine. It's just silly. Like, and in this patch, I think it's now like kind of it seems like, I mean, I had a skill issue, and now I'm realizing the production efficiency thing in this patch is that bad. But it's like, if you don't know that you need to like probably just push capital or find any other way to get production efficiency, then stimulating demand won't do anything anyways. So you just get cooked, which is what happened. Because when I switched to the Pope, I had 6k ducats in the bank, and I immediately just built a bunch of armories to stimulate demand, and then it didn't make me any money.
we are Great Britain. Woo!
Whoa,
Royal Britannia.
GB.
Yeah, I just need coastal forts ASAP, especially if France is going to be an issue.
Oh, you annex Wales. That's big.
Yeah.
You got to keep annexing the boys, and you can finally push centralization someday. Though I guess it'll take forever because you have 10 billion subjects in Norway.
It's worth it though. Like it will be worth it. Trust the process.
It will be worth it. I trust the process at this point. I think it'll be worth it.
My maritime eco of the entirety of Scandinavia is going to be glorious.
I mean, you'll be giga rich because you can just put a naval governor in Copenhagen.
Yeah, that is the plan. But it's just.
But you still need to do the great split up of the Danish subject.
I don't think I'm going to risk it. I'm too scared of France, to be honest.
Is it risky to do that? What is going to happen?
If I did this low subject war on Denmark, he could intervene, like enforce peace. He could. The Hansa next session could come back and steal stuff.
Yeah, but if he enforces peace, they just stay your subject.
Yes, but then that costs me like 60 stability. The way to do it is to release them and then annex them through a just lower subject war.
Why does it cost you 60 stab? Because of relations? Can't you just insult them before you deck? And then you're
no, it's a flat 40 stab if you attack your subject.
I thought you did. I thought you got to ignore that for that CV. No. Maybe not.
That would be lovely. Don't get me wrong, but sadly not.
It kind of would make sense to me. I mean, why is that CV even a thing if you?
No, I do agree, but I'm just focusing on getting this local governor of Pembroke. That will sort my economy out. And capital economy. That will be the big ones.
The number will go up big.
The number will
bigly.
So that my number's already going up since I'm pushing capital. So you were very right. That visual glitch annoyed me.
Well, but you haven't. Have you actually crossed the line to capital yet? No, you haven't. So then it doesn't. It won't have an impact until you go past 0. Something else is
let me Stockholm syndrome myself or whatever the word is.
Okay,
placebo effect.
How about this? When you get to 0 and then it starts going, the number starts going up on the left side. Then you see the number go up. Then you start getting excited.
Yes, absolutely. How is the Western Schism going, by the way?
The number should go down. The number should go down because you'll have less output as it goes off of traditional.
Shh. Don't inform my country that we're placebo affecting ourselves. Yeah, how is
I
the
mean, I have to do the same pain as well.
how is the Western Schism going?
Well, we're gonna lose this council, and then you win the next one. That's just how it is, because the way it works is that the Pope. So when whoever wins the council gets a bunch of negative relations with everyone. So it makes it so that the next council, the other person is like it's way easier for them to win. So Pope wins the first one, and they get negative relations, and then France wins the next one, and then they get negative relations, and then that causes Pope to win the third one, and then they win.
Interesting. That doesn't seem
So
like
it's
it should work like that. But
complicated. Well, there's a lot of things where I say that phrase. It doesn't seem like things should work like that, but unfortunately, that's just the game we have.
Woo! We love EU5. Best game ever.
I've been getting kind of tilted about EU5 lately. There's been so many broken things I've had to deal with. It's just like it's starting to grind my gears.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm now having a rebellion in Gotland of 158 people that is causing my nobles to spend 130 ducats on it. It's not worth it, lads. That really annoys me. That one tiny rebellion can take your entire nobles budget. It's mental.
Awesome.
Like, please, Senor Paradox, fix it, please.
Wait, Happy Burgers. How much production assistance do they give? It's only 2.5. It's actually good, but not insane. If your burgers are 100% satisfied, they'll give you. It looks like 2.5, or maybe 1. I'm not actually sure.
Well, my clergy aren't
It's just
very happy with me at the moment because I'm like only halfway towards Lollardy. Well, 10% of the way to Lollardy. So like everyone is not very happy with me right now, but it'd be worth it.
You're never going to be able to actually convert most of your country until age 4, unfortunately. That's what I've learned from Lollardy, at least.
I get to start it early, though.
Unless, well, actually, you could. Well, actually, in age 3, there is. If you do admin in age 3, I think you also can get base conversion from that. It could be worth it for you specifically if you want to do the conversion for Lollardy, because you can. I think it's plus 10 base. Definitely worth.
I mean, how much even is the debuff from it being like a Catholic pop? How much? Let's have a look.
It's going to be a happiness debuff. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's like the state. I'm having a look. It's population satisfaction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like probably minus 20 or something compared to like plus 15 or plus 20. It's like a pretty big swing.
No, it's minus 32.5 because of my tolerance of heathens, which is obviously a lot, and that's causing me some rebel issues.
Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, heretics. Which is a lot of dosh.
And then your primary religion tolerance. You have to also consider how much you to get if it was your primary religion.
Yeah. But we'll get there.
So it's like a huge swing, probably like a 50 or 60% satisfaction swing.
I might actually start just trying to convert at least London. So my economic center is okay.
Oh, you're not doing any conversions? Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I need
when
to.
I switched, I did convert like stuff around my capital at least. So also just so that the rebellions don't take that area, so you don't get like completely trolled by the rebellion.
No, absolutely. How have you find the Italian game so far? Because your economy is doing quite good.
It's fine. I think my economy's quite good. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to stick the knife in Two Sicilies, and I don't think I'll get another chance in a long time.
Italy is just too packed, isn't it?
Well, Two Sicilies, I mean, no, like I can easily defeat them in a 1v1 right now, like no chance.
Why
but
don't you
there's
then?
no way that the Diplo's going to let me do that.
I mean, who's going to intervene? You seem to have things cooled off with France. Same with me.
Deal and Ottomans are allied to, and I think they will definitely defend them because I don't know. I don't know why they want to defend them, but they will.
Fair enough. How's that paper economy going? Because do you still have like the insane tithe, or is that like half going to France?
Not as much. I'm only getting 30 right now because France is winning this current debate. It'll go back up again, but in general, I'm trying to build a we're trying to get off the oil revenue. We're trying to build we're trying to make a papal investment fund to have a sustainable future. So, I mean, I'm making 30 from the tithe right now, which is still a lot, but
yeah, that's still good.
Yeah, I'm also trying to fix my market because my food was so fucked for a long time. I just fixed it. It's finally going all the way back up to max, but I was paying so much for food.
My food price is weird. It's still 0.04, which seems crazy considering the amount of wheat I have. compared to someone like the Netherlands.
Oh, is your food messed up? Let me look. Why is it 0.04?
I don't
Wait,
know.
did they change something about food, how food prices work?
I'm not sure. It's been weird.
Because in the last patch, if you had a full stockpile, your food price would be 0.01 guaranteed.
Yeah, and like look at my food surplus compared to
Yeah,
the
they
food surplus
definitely
in
changed
Bruges.
something.
Like it
They
doesn't.
definitely changed something. If you look at all the different markets, the food price is actually not 0.01 anywhere. It's like
Yeah.
0.02 to 0.04.
It doesn't seem to be aligning with what's actually happening in the real world. But I don't
Maybe it's
know.
intentional. I don't know what it's like. Like for example, like you have Paris, they're gaining 5,000 food a month,
What?
and it's still 0.03.
Insane.
Like what?
Oh, hi Hack. How you
Okay.
doing?
I guess maybe then, considering that, I guess my food issue is not that bad because it's 0.005, which is like a little bit higher than everyone else. I thought it was horrible because I thought it's supposed to be 0.01, but
Yeah.
something's changed.
How did the reseed go? The Pope.
It's fine. Life's good. I learned the hard way that professional armies are useless in this patch, so I'm going to stop using them.
Who were you playing before again?
It was
Tunis.
Tunisia.
Ah.
Tunisia, the Pope.
The funny part is, if you look, the Tunis AI, I think, has more base tax than they do than two Sicilies. Like,
Jesus Christ. I'm currently playing
don't tell the two Sicilies player, but he's trolling his ego immensely. He's having a
The
skill
thing is-
issue.
Oh, I told him that to himself. I told him it was skill issues. I tried to help him. He didn't take too kindly
He
though.
doesn't seem to be interested. Let's look at the maritime presence.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good for the two Sicilies guy.
The thing is, I think regulars are still good. They just don't just straight win against.
No, they're complete trash.
Well, I don't know if I
okay,
agree they're
here's-
complete
let me-
trash.
Let me explain to you the situation that happened in that war. Okay, so I'm the Pope. I spend an inordinate amount of money on a professional army, like probably over 10,000 ducats, like through the buildup before the war. And
Jesus.
for all of my effort, I get a professional army stack that has like about 4K troops. It's like a little 2 cav and like a few infantry.
Mm.
And all of that, so that stack, compare that to Hungary, who just at the start of the war just hires 20k mercs.
Yeah,
with
the
less
thing
money
is
than
that
that's less money than I've invested.
The thing is we're in the early ages where professional armies are small, mercenaries are big, and levies and you need levies to supplement manpower.
How much does the merc size actually decrease over the ages? Does it decrease?
It's not a matter of the merc size decreasing. It's a matter that regulars get bigger and your manpower.
Yeah, but the cost of the regulars also go up in the same way. Like when the unit gets bigger, the cost of the regular also goes up. So it's not really less
What
money.
is your economy though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could also spend that money to hire 10 billion mercs, like 10 times more mercs than the professionals you would get.
Yeah, but like if you have 10k professionals versus 10k mercs, like your professionals are gonna win. And if mercs die, they die, right?
How much better are the professionals over the mercs? I also don't understand that.
I think it's quite
Think about it like this,
significant.
Dragonite. When did mercenaries stop becoming standard formations in Europe?
I mean, I'm not even like we're concerned about the historicity of it. I'm
No,
just talking about like in terms of gameplay.
I'm saying in terms of gameplay, like realistically, like people should be using mercs up until like the 1800s.
Maybe, but in any case, like that's just how it is right now. Like I built the armies, I built the professional army, and I invested like probably several times more money than Hungary did, and still had way less troops, and was just gonna get owned on the battlefield. So at that point, I just gave up on it.
Jada would probably attest to this too. Jada, do you know what the Hungarian Black Army was?
Yeah, what like
Yeah, I know
historically?
what the Black
Yeah, like
Army
it's
is.
insane.
Yeah, it was an insane mercenary company. I mean, I'm not talking about the historical stuff. I'm just talking about in terms of the actual, like, just the gameplay in the game. That is just how it is at this time.
Well, the thing is like, what, you guys only have armories right now to pull manpower from, right?
Yeah.
It's not a manpower issue, it's a money issue for me. It's just not, like, you just do not have enough money to pay for the profs. Like, the profs cost is incredible.
It is expensive.
I'm wondering how many of you guys
like
also
one crossbowman, like, so one prof crossbowman for me is 480 ducats. If I go to the mercenary screen and gather a mercenary army, that same crossbowman is going to cost me
So go hover.
Like, so one crossbowman is
Go
going to
hover
cost
over the
me.
cost. Go hover over the cost and check market prices.
No, the market prices are fine.
Are they negative 33% across the board?
Yes.
And it's still 400 something ducats.
Oh, I have high inflation, but that's also if I get rid of inflation. So let's do the math. The build cost is 500 base minus 33. The normal cost should be like 333 ducats. That's like the lowest you're possibly going to get it.
And that's the same exact cost as the archers are, just double the size.
Yes, but if I go to like a mercenary army and I look at the same exact unit, the crossbowmen, where is it? Archers, crossbowmen. There we go. Crossbowmen. The cost of the crossbowman unit for this army is going to be 141 ducats. So it costs almost less than half, and I don't have to build any armories. I don't have to spend any manpower, and I can just disband them later at any time.
Sure, but they only last a term, right? So if you're in a long-term war,
Yeah, the term is like up to 10 years though. So it's not like that's a super long term. You can just set it up to 10 years. It doesn't cost you more money to set the contract length to 10 years.
yeah, I just think you need to do more testing into like the actual quality of it, because I'm pretty sure professionals are better quality than mercs.
Maybe. I mean, the thing is, when I fought with my profs too, I fought like I had a good sack of profs, and I ran it into like two Sicilies, like I had levies plus profs, and I ran it into two Sicilies, just like pretty much just levies and like one prof unit, and it was pretty much even or close to even. So it's like didn't even matter. I felt like.
Well, yeah, it's just like remember how you absolutely ran them over by just hiring a giant merc stack.
Yeah, exactly. But that was only once I hired the giant merc stack. When I tried to do it with profs, there was not enough troops. Didn't do anything.
Yeah. I'm still annoyed we seeded a Hansa, to be honest.
There's a Hansa? Fuck my life. Are we serious?
Well, he's AI this session, but he'll be coming back next session.
Hansa is genuinely a nation designed, like an MP at least, is like a nation that is just designed for trolls. Like, why is Hansa seeded? Because the only thing you can do on that nation is just grief people with like buildings.
Yeah, and
you're literally unkillable too. So like you can't, like, you actually can't, like, no one can stop you from trolling them, which is the worst part.
What I don't get is why Hansa isn't built like it should be the collection of the cities, like Lubeck and all of them.
Why is it like not like a landless country or whatever it is?
That's what I'm saying. Like the Hanseatic League was comprised of the imperial cities of North Germany.
Yeah.
So what I don't get is why the Hanseatic League itself does not exist when the countries comprising the Hansa do.
I don't know. Anyways, I have to leave this channel. I won't be able to come back because it's too loud,
Cool.
and Hack Attack is a mod.
But
how are you doing, Hack? Anyway, you right?
I'm doing fine, though.
Good.
It does seem like there is it looks like there might be a issue with mercenaries based on that stuff.
I don't know. Like, I'm still team professionals just because their quality is better. But but obviously, like if there's a gigantic difference if you can like slowly build professionals over 50 years or build mercs for one gigantic war, right? But when you've got France backing you and a fucking paper economy, you can afford that type of stuff. Normal countries can't afford that.
What I'm referring to as well is that it says that mercenaries are supposed to be it's supposed to be 2 times their or 50% more than their base cost. Oh, that's why.
What?
Base cost, premium for hiring mercenaries, minus 75%.
Jesus.
So the thing too is like if a country goes admin in the Age of Renaissance, like those reduced merc cost bonuses are really effective for this.
Yeah, and they last the entire game, right?
Yeah, minus 15% merc maintenance and minus 20% to the cost of
Insane.
hiring them.
Madness.
And the thing is what you're foregoing the ability to get plus 10% levy combat efficiency,
which is just a useless stat anyway.
Yes.
Which is also crazy. Like it shouldn't be, but it is.
The
Thanks,
thing is
Paris.
like they should make it so that you should be able to stack levy modifiers to make them useful.
Yo,
'Cause like
someone
I
just
said
survived the crusade based.
Well, it's like I said before, like late game levies should be conscripts instead of like it should be switching from levies to conscripts.
Yeah.
Where like a professional regular army should be really good in the mid game, and levies should be good at the early game and the late game.
I think just the difference in timeline is really like weirded the game out.
Well, EU4 struggled with it too, trying to transition towards Napoleonic warfare.
Yeah.
Because what? Vicky has the same problem where it more or less fights like the world wars the entire time.
Yeah.
Even though Napoleonic warfare still very much took place during the 1800s.
And yet the warfare is just terrible in Vicky.
Yeah, well, it's because it's supposed to be maneuver warfare.
Absolutely. It just doesn't seem to emulate it like that. And the battles are awful, and you're just like, really? I can't play the game like this. It's that.
Well, the thing too is like one thing that I think that should be viable in this in like early EU5 is like the chevauchés. Like just going through and ransacking your opposing nation.
Yeah.
Like you're not looking to fight, you're just looking to burn everything. Because that's really
like war crimes.
That's how England devastated France, was just devastating chevauchés into areas without forts.
And yet all of this in modern warfare would be considered war crimes.
Half the shit we do now is considered war crimes.
True. Like, just look at a lot of the stuff the America's doing at the moment. It's mental.
Yeah.
Politics is not fun right now.
Yeah. You're streaming, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the session's about to end, and we can chat through stuff if you want.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm keeping my mouth shut until this.
Fair enough, mate. But no, yeah, it's as a Brit, it's a little bit like, yeah. But no. So who are you playing your single player at the moment then?
Byzantines.
Yeah, having fun then, I assume.
I mean, I've already. I mean, hell. If you want to bounce, you can bounce it over for a second to see what my nation looks like in 1380.
Why not? I was doing alright, you know. God, those vassals though.
I'm currently switching them all to Greek Orthodox to make them do the work for me.
I don't know. Like whenever I play it, I just sort of try and I sort of tank the disasters so you can actually keep it centralized. Just because your land is that good. I know it's definitely not meta because like the meta is to do like the
the problem is I tried doing that. I beat the Ottomans and immediately got decked by Serbia and Bulgaria.
Oh no!
And the problem with those disasters is they result in you having no levies from royally pissing off the peasants.
Yeah.
Like the only land I'm holding currently is like the core land.
Oh, absolutely. But
even
like
then,
you can still make an economy just out of Constantinople, right? Constantinople is just that strong.
You saw I have an income of 100.
Yeah, you're doing really good. Yo, KOP just kicked the lagger. Oh my god, we're actually moving now. This is insane.
Because like my Constantinople's already has a wealth of 61 ducats.
Yeah.
1380.
It's pretty good.
It also helps that the Byzantines are the only ones who can make their silk out of, or can make their fine cloth out of silk, which is far more profitable than what everybody else can do.
Absolutely. It's like, but it's like weird,
Like,
like little mechanics like
even
that.
wool can't keep up. Even wool can't keep up.
Well, the wool economy is shite this patch because they ruined how valuable wool is. Like it was 2.5 ducats and now it's like 1.2. It's mentally like bad. It's like that's a gigantic
Well, the thing is
nerf to
like the
England.
value of wool should be dropping as the game progresses in favor of cloth.
Yeah, I do
But
agree
that
with that.
shouldn't be the case until cotton really takes off.
Absolutely.
It's one of the unfortunate things with like how the economy builds is that like it has a hard time like fully realizing the changes that happen to the world as certain goods were introduced.
Yeah, but EU4 managed that, so why can't they manage it in EU5?
Well, that was because EU4 was reliant on events on fixed prices.
Yeah, but maybe you need that sort of base change of good values, like when key events happen.
The funny thing is, this system is originally what was in EU4. The problem was everybody's potato could not handle it at the time.
Yeah.
This is what they wanted in EU4. But in in the early 2010s, PCs could not handle that level of calculation load.
And they still can't. The optimization is terrible.
I mean, my computer handles it just fine.
I mean, I've literally got an insane computer, and even it struggles in this one. But God,
The only thing that sucks is like you really don't want to expand your country all that much in terms of the land you own, just because of how exponentially it shoots up your costs of everything.
Yeah. Nope. My Irish
Because
subject is in a mega rebellion.
If your control isn't greater than 50, then adding territory is effectively just a money sink.
Yeah. No, control is like obviously the most important value in the entire game, right?
Yeah.
Like stuff like bridges and roads, just so important. Reminded me I need to actually improve that.
That's actually why currently I'm like, the hard part I have is actually trying to force my way down naval.
Yeah, well, you just need to get that harbour economy. Harbour economy is so strong.
Yeah, well, especially like as Constantinople, like I have enough coastline to make a naval worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your local governor up as well, and your naval governor, and you're so set.
Yeah. I mean, as per usual, I threw the local governor in Smyrna.
Yeah, of course. Smyrna is insane. It's got to be one of the strongest provinces in the entire game.
It's a perfect natural harbor too. So
yeah. Well, so is Portsmouth, but we don't like Portsmouth. Bad football team, you know.
I mean, I just went through Heathrow. Jada.
Oh, you're in the UK?
No, my connecting flight was at Heathrow.
Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, you went to Sweden, didn't you?
Yes. I got clocked as a fucking Swede the instant I showed up. Immigration to me is like, oh, you just here to see family or something?
Mm.
Because I have an American passport, but I have a Swedish last name, and I look like a Swede.
Interesting. I really want to go to the Scandies. It's like
I just hate how much taller they are.
Oh my god! I mean, like when I was a kid, we went on a trip to Iceland, and that's like I know it doesn't count as a Scandi. Well, does it? But it's like the only like
it is Scandi.
Or is it Nordic but not Scandi? Like
it was settled by Norwegians, so they're Scandinavian by proxy.
Fair enough. Well, I have been to Scandinavia in terms of Iceland, and we went to the Blue Lagoon. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. But it's like this lovely natural warm water pool in Iceland. And I just remember there being like this 12-year-old kid, and they had like these full bare like changing rooms. So you're talking like full-grown Scandinavian hunk men naked in a changing room with children. And I'm like, okay. I learned a bit about myself in those rooms. I'm like, yeah, maybe not best to compare, let's just say, but yeah, it was.
I mean, considering like the Baltics and Scandinavians average height's 180 centimeters.
And it's like all on show because you're in those sort of pools because they're so worried about contamination. They don't let you like bring your own clothes through, so you have to be like stark naked until you take their stuff on. So it's like, yeah, it's bad.
It's like like the Japanese onsens.
Hmm. Oh, for fuck, KOP, just get Georgia and Austria.
I mean, you guys should be ending at the end of the year.
Yeah, but like, we've achieved nothing this session. It's crazy, and my economy just going so slow. Well, we have done a bit, right? We've still done a sort of
Why didn't they just
16
boot the
years.
people like I booted Georgia? Like we know he can't play.
It's a different Georgia. It's just that we've just had like a billion laggers this session. It's like crazy.
Yeah. I do find it funny that the Byzantines are the only country allowed to have a standing army at the beginning of the game.
There's a few. The Ottomans obviously get their like Janissaries a little bit late. Egypt can have a standing army straight away. So can Delhi.
But I'm saying like the Byzantines have the Thema headquarters, which is basically a Age of Traditions armory.
Yeah, but so does Mamluks. So does Delhi and a few other countries.
Like slave quarters? Aren't those both like?
Yeah, they're based on slaves, so they're not as good as the Byzantine one, but they are still viable.
Well, though the thing is that the Byzantines also get a unique heavy cav and unique heavy infantry.
Mm. Yeah, they are so underrated. The Byzantines, they are really strong.
The thing is like it's the classic thing of like the Byzantines start in a horrible position, but they are busted if you actually can get off the ground.
Yeah, you just need to survive that initial thing, and then you're so set.
Yeah.
No, it's very strong, but I wonder how overpowered they're going to be when the first DLC comes in, because they are the first DLC coming June or whatever it is.
I wonder what they're going to do about like. They're probably going to do something about strengthening the ability of Greek to culture convert.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that the meta is like the Ottomans to just embrace Greek, right?
Well, the thing is that the Ottomans really didn't change the culture of their European holdings. It was really only Anatolia that stayed Turkish.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like that was also originally the Greek like heartland in terms of like Greek culture. So like that's why in EU4 there was when you completed the mission it would just culture convert all of Anatolia back to Greek.
Yeah. Which is obviously insane. I need scriptoriums.
Well, I mean that was kind of the whole thing where like because of how the Anatolia plateau worked, it just kind of whatever culture dominated just kind of infested the whole area.
And if you look at the history of it, like the amount of luck the Ottomans got to actually do what they did historically was crazy. Like the only reason they got across the strait was like a massive bloody earthquake that destroyed the fort. Like, it's crazy.
Well, not only that, but also the fact that like if Varna had actually gone the other way, there's a good chance that the Ottomans get driven completely out of their European holdings.
Yeah.
And that would have shattered them back into the Beylik fights that they had just finished.
Yeah, it's like bloody like Genghis Khan in Japan, right? The only reason he didn't take Japan was 2 bloody hurricanes came at the exact time he was trying to cross the sea.
Well, part of the thing too that people don't realize is that straits, including the English Channel, are notorious for some god awful weather.
Oh, absolutely. No, the English Channel is known for it, but
yeah, they also need to make it so that like whoever controls China is not just the hegemon of fucking everything.
Yeah, no, China is just busted at the moment. It's crazy.
Like, I get it that China was historically very strong, but it was
Mm.
also highly isolationist.
Absolutely.
And I think, and the thing is, I think that probably when that, you know how they have the inward-outward
Yes.
value? I think that should have a heavy impact on your great power status.
Oh, absolutely. I've really dislike how the great power status is generated anyway. This game.
Well,
It's
the thing
like-
is I agree with people with the fact that it should be regional.
But like subjects is a large part of it.
Yeah, like I'm 5th right now, and you saw how small my like heartland territory is.
Yeah. And navy size for me is a big reason for why my great power is so high.
Well, it's like I get a +12 from navy size. I only have like, so what? It's half your ships.
Yeah,
Is your-
I have like 80 ships and I get 39 great power score. Like, and most of them are just crappy transports.
Whereas like my army, I have 1,000 troops and I get 1 score from army.
Hmm. Just reminded me I need to check the French Navy because he's got 51 light ships. Jesus Christ. France is just busted. Like, I'm really struggling. I'm trying to catch up to him. I don't have the money. I say, we do not have the capacity.
Which is funny because you're nothing but a coastal nation. Like, you
Literally.
should have massive buffs to sailors.
Well, sailors aren't even my issue. It's just the economy. Each heavy ship is 80. I can't afford that at the moment. I'll get there, sure. Like, my economy will get there, but it's just nothing compared to the French one.
Well, it's like I'm looking at London currently in the game, and it has a wealth of 15 versus Constantinople that has a wealth of 61.
Yeah.
Paris has a 25.
Yeah, I'm also trying to convert myself to Lollardy, which is a pain in itself because now all of my pops hate me because they're a bunch of Catholics. But I am, I think,
and the thing is
11% the last.
They have made converting based on control, so if you don't have good control, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. So I've got to do it a lot through like the cabin actions, and it's taken ages. But we'll get there.
Yeah.
And there's passive control, so you're just giving it time. Like I think the benefit of being able to do it so early is I can just leave it time to do it. But the literacy buffs of doing it is absolutely worth it.
It is interesting, like how even if you have dog shit proximity, you can still get good control over certain areas.
I'm just spamming coastal forts at the moment because I've just unlocked them, and they are very, very strong.
Well, I'm talking about like you get plus 20% from it being a core. And then I think you get like an extra plus 10% if you have 100% happiness amongst all of your pops.
Yeah, like pop satisfaction is so underrated.
The thing is it's so difficult to actually like maximize it.
Yeah.
Because your pops are also constantly like different events are happening that are pissing different pops off.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm about to have a Catholic revolt as well. That's painful.
Tribesmen are also annoying as shit.
Everyone's annoying as shit in this version.
No, but I'm saying like having to settle the tribesmen in Anatolia because the Turks aren't a settled people yet, technically.
Yeah, but the cabin action is pretty good for that. But it's just like one extra thing to do, isn't it?
Well, it's like I have many. Like the reason I'm doing the vassal swarm is because I just have too much shit to do.
No, I need to get this navy up. Otherwise, KOP is going to come across the strait and whip my ass.
Don't you wish I was still on it, so you wouldn't have to deal with an aggressive France that you knew this was going to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, his tax base is 3 times mine now. It's insane.
Well, I just find it funny because of the fact that like you're like I trust KOP, and now you're like, oh fuck.
Well, he hasn't broken any deals or anything. He just intervened in the war. But yeah, dude is.
The problem is that if he so desires, there's really not a lot you could do to stop him.
No, but he's like limiting himself, right?
Well, that's because he doesn't want to become persona non grata this fast.
But he should already be. People should understand. Like it's like, well, I was
the problem
so
is
frustrated.
the shit. The problem is the shit that Hungary, Naples, and the Ottomans pulled made it really easy to take the heat off of himself.
Yeah, and it took the heat off me as well in terms of like Scandinavia. But I think people can see I'm not getting much from the Scandinavian conquest just yet.
Yeah, that's because there's almost no pops up there.
Yeah, and pops are everything.
Yeah, like having land is great and all, but it doesn't mean much.
No, but like having a solid surplus is like, yeah, France is insane. Like his income must be like 400 by now. Like it's crazy. Or 500 even more. Yeah, his tax base is 1.1, so he's probably got an income of 500, which is like 2.5 times me. Mental.
Yeah.
And there is like nothing I can do about it. Apart from sit here and slowly annex my vassal spam. But look, we're getting there. We are getting there. It's not as good as my single player build went, unfortunately, but we'll get there.
I'll say that Constantinople just gets hit with 1 billion diseases at the start of the game.
Oh yeah, and like the earthquakes and stuff.
Well, you have the earthquakes, but like you get like 4 or 5 different -30 prosperity events in the first like 10 years.
Hmm.
They also made the Byzantine start even more annoying, if you can believe that.
How so?
So now, you know how you already started off with 10% inflation?
Yeah.
And all the other stuff? They now made it so you now start with 150 debt, too.
Oh, lovely.
So, they made it even more annoying.
I guess, I mean, the country is meant to die, isn't it, really? That's
well, the thing is it dies too fast.
Yeah.
Like, Byzantine should not be folding in the first 10 years of the game.
No, it's like, it forces a decision on it early when it really shouldn't.
Well, the thing is that Serbia and Bulgaria, like, it's one of those things where the mountainousness of Greece really should play more of a factor in the game. Because I think Serbia and Bulgaria tried to push into Greece, but the problem is the passes are just such a pain in the ass.
Mm. But Serbia is like one of the strongest nations in the entire game. Genuinely, they are so good.
Well, yeah, that's because I start with like 2 silver mines and 2 gold mines within earshot at the capital.
They are insane, and somehow he's got himself vassalized by the Ottomans.
Yeah, well, that's why like when I conquer Serbia and Bulgaria, I just I move my local governors out there to Tarnovo and like Prizren, so that I can actually utilize the gold RGOs.
Yeah, just like the pure price of those RGOs is just insane. I think it really underweights the game. Yeah, I'm
like
my noble power is depressing at the moment. 47%.
One thing I don't get though is why mining gold and silver impacts how much you can mint, because the whole thing with inflation in this period of time is supposed to be the purity of your coinage.
Yeah.
So the more gold and silver you have, the more you can mint at high purity.
Sure.
So I don't get why that would impact your inflation. The only way it would become a problem is if you're minting so much that you're putting too much of the coin, you're putting too much like low value coinage into circulation.
I guess I mean they have just emulated how strong gold and silver were historically. So they've got to sort of find a way to rein it back in without destroying the entire premise of the game.
Well, it just sucks because if you have a lot of mining, it makes it hard to mint. Which is counterintuitive. Like you basically have to go to unlimited export just.
But
so that
you should if you've got that type of economy, you really should, right? There's no reason not to. Like it is just that strong.
Yes.
Right.
Fucking Bohemia did it to Austria again. God damn it. So much for reining in the fucking emperor.
Well, I think France is where their focus needs to go. Like, it's insane. And I know
They
it was.
need to make it so that when France, like, the emperor is allowed to intervene in any wars in the between a outsider and the empire.
Well, he gets the option, right?
No, they need to make it mandatory. They need to make it like EU4, where it's like it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and then allow like. The only thing is like alliances really aren't a thing in this game.
No, because the if you're small, a big nation will never ally you, unlike in E4 when they would.
Well, it's also the fact that a big nation is going to cost a small nation like the entirety of their.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Diplo capacity.
It is a hell of a lot.
Yeah, like even these vassals are costing me like almost 6 Diplo capacity.
I'm miles over my Diplo capacity because the amount of vassals I've got in this MP game.
Yeah, and they're also fairly big vassals.
Just gotta integrate them slowly. Wait, why am I not even integrating anything at the moment? That is an oversight. I'm gonna start my Danish annexation, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, but it said it would take 50 years. I don't want to annex it for
suck.
50 years.
Sucks to suck.
I might just do a disloyal subject war, you know.
Like you did last time.
Yeah, but it worked in Sweden. But I'm just worried about the French intervening. But Denmark actually have money, right? So they just keep urbanizing, which delays the clock even more and more and more. Right, I'm enforcing my religion on Denmark, which will mean that they are eligible for a disloyal subject CB. Just need to find the opportunity to do it when France is occupied, because France. The issue is right. You don't have to. What is? Oh, he's now colonizing the Azores. He could just sit there and spend all of his money. He doesn't have to fight anyone. It's insane. It's like E5 had a hard cap on the economy, right? So like you could only get so strong, whereas the E5, it's just unlimited. So the big nations can just get insane.
EU5 tries to counter it by making your costs prohibitive.
But France doesn't have a cost of court, right? Because they just have those appanages.
Well, humans also know how to dance around it.
Yeah.
Like just like you saw with what I'm doing with the Byzantines, where I'm vassal swarming so that I'm making money while I'm not getting killed on cost.
Got all of my subjects.
I find it funny you have to go admin to get the religious war CB.
Yeah, but then you can just use like the Parliament one and follow them through threat and stuff.
Yeah, but then you can only get like 1 per 5 years, whereas with the religious war CB, like I can just deck on anybody in Anatolia.
True.
Although I got absolutely choke slammed by my fucking coalition.
Oh yeah.
Egypt jumped in.
Oh no.
Well, Egypt jumped in, and I was just like, I'm not winning this. And the only thing they wanted me to do was release Ankara. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll release Ankara. Fuck off.
That's not too bad, you know.
Well, they had me release the one part of the area that I didn't have cores on, and I didn't have any realistic control over.
Yeah. I just speaking of control, they really need to change the vassal meta. Like having
the only way to do that is you need to improve the ability to. You need to cut down on the costs of expanding in those territories if you want that to be the case.
Yeah, but like it's just like the OPM subject meta is just not very fun, and it's not very easy to control either. Like I'm so far over my Diplo cap and stuff.
It is kind of funny though because this is realistically how the Byzantines were with the theme system.
Yeah, but it's not like in CK, right, where every province is a vassal, but it doesn't like cripple your country.
Well, it's the fact that like also with that one where you can only have 2 duchies in a CK game before they get pissy.
Yeah, true. Right, I think session has ended. Right, one sec, Hack.
Yep.
Right, well, we have attempted to build an economy, but it hasn't gone very well. So whenever we come back to this save, we are going to need to focus quite hard, but we're getting there. Our tax base hasn't done anywhere near as much as I would like. In the test save, we got much better economic returns out of it than we have, but we haven't got the local governor yet. So still quite a lot of room to grow, especially when we get control over Ireland and our west coast. Yeah, unfortunately, France is scaling like hell, but we just need to focus on ourselves. And the game is just fundamentally unbalanced, right? So there's only so much we can do, but we will get there. That's the big thing. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you in a bit. And I chucked out an amazing new video yesterday if you want to check it out. So thank you for coming, and I'll catch you in a bit.